Try this again. I'm gonna try to be a little more on point. My bad, yeah. I'm about to go outside in like 5 minutes, so I'll be unmuted.
You're
What up? What up?
ready.
Yo, these people are crazy. They got nothing
Yeah,
better to
see,
do.
nigga, I seen that. Once I joined, nigga, they came, they tried to join, they porn bomb. You already know who was that.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm kind of high, but I'll figure
Man,
it out.
Sam, man, who the only other person that porn bombs in our community?
That's true.
Oh, they
I feel
that
like mad
main
people do
person.
that shit though.
They mad from last night. Niggas fucked on them, and then they got kicked, so they coming to attack you. Like, fuck that. And they know you fuck with her.
That's crazy. Yo, people got nothing better to do. And I had my finger on the trigger. I just put the phone down. And I heard Marcy, phone bomb. I said, fuck.
Son of a bitch. I was watching that shit.
Big dick white boy, what the fuck was that?
Right? Even the name is obvious.
I was like, Gooner boy. Damn, money, damn.
Hey, the weirdos in the chat, man. Don't mind the name Open Panel. It's open for the people that I know. Not you
Just
weirdos.
because it's open, it doesn't mean it's open for your fucking dick to be out.
Or
Like, you know, it ain't
And
that open.
they are tight. They are tight, Marcy. You know, there was a big
They
video that
are
came.
super tight.
They are tight. It was a big video yesterday that came out, and they come in to attack.
I'm guessing that's Ill State that did big. Ill State was like, I make other alts so I can go to other panels. I was like, that's so heartbreaking to hear that he has to make an alt to go to another panel because if Eli sees him on another panel, ooh, daddy be mad. Daddy be blocking people left and right.
Jesus.
You know what? You know what? That's need to be careful, unfortunately. They do hate to catch you to the bomb. It happened to me one time. And they had to make a new streamer, you know? And that's
money,
why
money.
I
you
just
need to
reminded me.
let me do
Delete
you
that
know what you
shit.
need to do? Blacken. Because that's not her name, you know? Somebody doing that, you know?
Well, what you can do,
Blacken. Yeah, it has to be black.
instead of a an overlay money is just put you on full screen when they come on.
Damn, I forgot
You
about
know,
Yeah.
that.
because
You know
that's
what he
what you
should
do with
do?
the free version. You know.
Yeah, Marcy, you know what he need to be doing? Blacken the ass, you know? Somebody doing that shit, you know?
Yep. We know who's doing that shit. We know who's you know they're
Yeah.
super uptight. They mad that like their narrative isn't allowed to be. We're not just letting them fucking tell lies. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's him
glad.
and his team. Him and his team and his big supporters of porn bombers. That's why he accused Marcy. I'm telling ya, everything Eli said and did music wise and accusing is him speaking about himself. Reverse.
Yeah. That's right.
Right. Yep.
He got a fleet of porn bombers. He's working with the police. He's licking on them boots like a lollipop.
Lollipop. Wow.
Yeah. And then I
Yeah,
didn't know.
I got someone is here. Oh my god, I got black
And for
that
those
too.
who's watching, remember Bruno was like, "Oh, nobody ever called the cops." My recollection was his wife on the phone. He got a bike. Oh, he's going in a car. He got this shirt on.
Hmm. Right.
Certain shit I can't say certain places, but yeah, I can say certain shit in certain other places. So,
Yeah, it's just bullshit, is what it is. Straight up.
so Bruno, yeah, Eli didn't call. No. His wife called the cops. He got a
Wow.
bike. He's in the car.
We seen the video of like the neighbor that the neighbor took.
The neighbor got the video. Yeah, there's a video out there, Bruno, that you swear nobody called the cops, but you see her calling the cops, talking to the cops, and everything through the whole other neighbor video. So pay attention.
And who's the guy? He's like a local guy that he films police interactions and
Mitchell,
shit
he
like
is
that.
illegal. Listen to his story. Born in Dominican Republic, raised in the United States. He was a bum
Hmm.
digging in garbage because he was illegal. His mom's was illegal. They had to suck dick to make it out here.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking
I
Mitchell.
remember the conversation he had with fucking with Bao that one time after he fell. You know, after the
Yeah,
notorious
after the flop,
the Fugazi thing, whatever he
the
said.
flop shoulder.
Who was
Yeah.
it that said it was Fugazi? I can't remember.
2 weeks
Um,
later, I don't know nobody who broke an arm and 2 weeks later they doing handstands.
right? Fuck, my husband's still in the sling. Like he's so. I'm like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting you're the one I'm in.
And
You know, I'm like,
he
hey,
had an arm strap, right?
strap
Remember he had
up.
the arm strap and all that. He had the arm strap. I broke my arm, people, my pips. I broke my arm. They broke my arm.
Yeah,
They had
Yeah.
the flop of the year.
I knew I seen something that was bent with that was got. I guess that was his elbow. I thought it was his knee, but
Like I was trying to say,
whatever.
when he met all of us at that park, or he met
Oh,
all of us at that park, he knew
mm,
who he wanted to take out or who he didn't want to fuck with. That's why
mm-hmm,
that's why all five of us split up. Me and Cass went our way, and him, Brooklyn, and GGA went their way. And then the plot
right.
began. Then him and GGA started plotting away on me and Cass.
Yeah, it was weak because we love doing our show and stuff and doing that shit show on Fridays, and then it kind of fell apart there. Like, and then we started building on the people's podcast. You know, like we really believed in that. We
Easy, how
did.
you do this? Easy, how you do that? All those text messages. Yo, how you get the stream out going? How you I this person? How you do this?
Pretending like he didn't know how to block somebody from the studio, and then he knew when he had
And
blocked me.
yeah,
You know, he
yeah,
knew.
I see. The
In the
facts is
family,
facts.
family.
He don't
So
want to
yeah,
admit it. He don't like admitting facts, but other people like admitting and they get mad. Oh, they exposing me. You made a song called Expose, Expose, Expose. Get ready to be exposed.
he was playing it too on the video. I didn't even realize he had played it when like in the videos that she showed earlier that Summer showed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, so I was
Uh,
watching the whole thing. I was just waiting. I was like, fuck, let me go up.
yeah. I don't know, man.
Exposed, exposed, exposed. Damn.
But you know, like easy. That was that morning after he had fucking kept kicking me all night. He got such like sadistic joy out of that because I was upset.
School, get your
You
ass
know.
up here, school. What the fuck? You'll be writing in the chat. You weird. You weird. When school write in the chat? He's
Oh,
weird.
well, I
He's
can't read the
weird.
chat without my glasses, bruh.
Marcy, when school write in the chat? He's weird.
He's weird. He's weird.
Get your ass up here, school. Change the conversation. The only way we gonna change the conversation, me and Marcus can sit here and talk all day about Eli. You want us to change the conversation? You gotta get your ass up. You gotta get your ass up here. We can chat. We got a lot to say.
We
we
were
got.
tortured for a year. Like,
We was the first
dude,
victims.
it was
No. Let's take
bad.
it back. Let's take it back. Sly Shy was the first victim.
Slash, I was the first
Sly
victim.
Shy, his most one
Props out
loyal
to Slash
fan.
Shy. I
Yo,
see Slash Shy in Bao's
He brought
chat.
Sly Shy to the crib and made her
Dude.
sleep over. And then when he called me because she was bugging out through all, protecting him like Gina was and better. But I say Sly Shy did it more. I don't give a fuck. She
Mm-hmm.
always was her. She didn't fake it. So I
Yep.
say Sly Shy did a better protection of Eli than anything because she was holding it down like Nino Brown. But then he was like, "Yo, she complains too much, and I had to let her go. She should do now. Fuck that shit." The way he was talking to me about her, I'm like, "Damn, that's how you treat your supporters, your real supporters."
Yeah. The whole thing is like so many of us have been
That's not
supporters
cool.
for a long time, you know? School.
I'm in the show
Cool.
again. I'm
School.
in the show again. I'm in the show
Yeah,
again.
baby.
Yeah,
You can't help it,
you guys
man.
did
Can't help
great.
it.
You guys did great yesterday. I like how you two were up there and you were chopping it up at first, just you guys. That was perfect how everybody set that up. That was great.
Yeah, I let them go
Yeah.
Cause
first.
if
I was watching the whole thing. I was watching. I saw Alex. I heard the whole conversation. I watched everything.
yup,
I just waited. I
yeah.
wanted to see what was coming out first, and I was like, all right, now I could talk about the issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you want to know something? I wanted to say this to you, bro. You like so patient through this whole thing. It's been months and months, and like I never even met you until like months after it. And I was on I was on TPP because that was the first panel I ever joined, and then it was like
Mhm.
30 days after I joined, they showed that. You remember when they showed it on that panel for the first time? And I was
Mhm.
there just 30 days, and I was like, whoa! But I never met you until months later. So when like people try to talk shit, I always judge somebody like how who I meet, and I never had one issue that talking. So it's like, fuck anyone who
Yo,
tries to tell somebody else
school
who to
in
listen
any of my
to.
videos, right? In any of my videos, you see me going wild, but not on the people. I never wild out on the people. I only wild out
Nah,
on police. On any of my videos, I wild out on police
Except
only.
for that one
you
chick
took a
that
lot. You
fucking
took a lot of
spit on
shit
you
though
in
for the
fucking.
past
That
month.
that one
Easy.
bit that
You
one
took a
bitch
lot
hit.
of shit.
Come on,
You
that
showed
one bitch
It's
hit
in
me
composure
the.
and
three.
patience.
She hit
It's
me
in a
three
lot.
times, and then I told her, if you touch
September.
me again, I'm gonna rock you. And then what she did, she spit, and that shit went half in my mouth. Of
That
course, I'm
lady
gonna
that was
rock
so
her.
Yo,
crazy. Yeah.
I started watching all the videos after I got to know you too, and then I started watching them because then I know like the person behind it. Because you start watching videos, you don't know who the person is, but then when you get to speak with the person and get to know them, then means even more when you watch it. But I really mean that. Like you held such composure these past couple months. A lot of people said a lot of things, and I don't know, you just showed a strong side by being patient. Took a lot of shit. This was good, really was.
It,
My
it,
brother
it is a
face
lot of
over
patience.
here.
That
You
is a
know,
lot of patience. Then you got Marcy hovering
Yeah,
down my ear all the time. Don't crash out. Don't crash out.
nah,
yeah,
he's my
yeah.
brother,
Marcy
man. I
always
love him.
said she had your
Like,
back, and she took shit for that too. And I'm just trying to figure out which easy it is. Is it speakeasy? Is it easy? And I'm like, who the fuck? I don't know anybody yet. And then I met you, and I was
nah,
like, this is cool. Now I know who the fuck who
speakeasy's
is.
lame, but
I didn't
most
meet him
speakeasies are
until you saw
lame.
that, right? He fucking crashed his
Mm-mm.
panel that morning. That was just like I met Ledge before I met. I'm like the only one that calls him Ledge too. People are like, who the fuck are you talking to? I'm
Who the
like, that's
fuck
how I
about?
met
I
him.
know
His
he's
name
talking.
was
I know what he says.
Allegedly.
I know what he means. Yeah, alleged. Allegedly.
Yeah,
Because
because
the thing
that's how
is,
I met
remember,
you, and I give everybody a
I
nickname.
got blocked on all my screen names, so I was like, fuck it, let me make another panel called Allegedly and just start
I
jumping
like
in
that
places.
name. I like that name though. I like that's cool. When people don't know who I'm
Yeah.
talking to, it's so funny. Oh man. Did
Yeah.
Brooklyn come up here this morning? I bet you he's gonna fucking come up here again.
Yeah, okay.
Because this was a
Well, got this morning last night. He popped up.
Did he?
yeah, he came, I was in
Yeah,
the panel, but
I passed
what
out
time
when
did
I
he
left
come last
panel.
time? Easy. When we were remember when we were here when he was doing the tour for us, right? It was me, you, wasn't it? And
he was doing the tour
the three of
in
us.
the Manhattan building downtown.
Yes. What time was that? In the morning. It was Money, me, and
That,
you,
that was
and it
like
was
6:30, 7:30 in the morning. He had to
I
get there
think
early.
he
Yeah.
yo, Marcy, if you hang out for like a half hour, I won't. Don't be surprised if Brooklyn pops in here because he did it last time and it was funny as fuck out of nowhere. He's had the big yellow fucking
I
thing
told
on,
him
and he,
last time, people want to see you still, bro. You
Mhm.
got 100K followers. You think niggas is not gonna want to see like we're Brooklyn now?
yeah, you guys are
Right?
funny, bro. You guys were funny. He was gone right when I came in there. Alex was fucking gone. He was gone, and then you were having your thing, and all, all of a sudden, I met Brooklyn. Do you remember Marcy when he was on the panel with Summer and Crazy Clown joined? I love Crazy Clown, and Brooklyn. That was the
Crazy
day I met
Clown,
him, and he's like,
Crazy
"Yo,
Clown is one of
oh
those scary fans to me because the fact
yeah,
that he
yeah,
loved Brooklyn to the extreme, like yo, I would lay
yes."
in bed with you. I was like, yo, this nigga. He was like, I will fuck you. I was like, what
Yes,
the fuck?
and Brooklyn was so patient with him, and he was like, "Yo, this conversation just took a left, like right
Oh,
center." And he said, "I
I
was
heard
like,
about that
that
panel.
was,"
Yeah,
but
I
he was
didn't
so
see it
good
though.
with him. He was so good with him. He was like patient with him. He's like, "Yo, bro, I'm your boy. Don't be embarrassed. It's okay. I'm cool, but I'm not cool like that. But I'm cool." Crazy Clown was so embarrassed. It was so funny, but he handled it like a gentleman. This
Crazy
conversation just
Clown's
took a
best
left.
cousins. I like
Yeah,
Crazy
yeah.
Clown. I always got along with Crazy Clown, like, 'cause
Oh,
me and him were
oh, that
both
was so
fucking
funny.
the obnoxious loudmouth, you know?
Thought you wanted
Like,
to go on a date. I thought you wanted to go on a date with me. He's like, wait, what? Did I hear what? The fuck? Like
I
to
can
tie his skirt?
only
That was some
imagine.
wild times. Yeah, that was some wild
It was
times.
What's
so
up,
funny.
stud bunny? Stud
Oh
bunny
man,
in
I
the
hope
chat.
he fucking pulls up. I swear, it would be great.
Yeah,
He was
I
throwing
love
shit
him for
around the
years.
apartment.
It
He
took a
was there by
while,
himself.
but
He's like, "Look, this is the machine I use to make fittings." Whoosh, he throws it across the fucking apartment.
Stud Bunny. That's a
Oh,
funny name. Stud
right?
Bunny.
great.
Great name. Great name.
Who's that? Who's Stud Bunny?
Nobody
Someone in the
knows
chat.
unless they
Hi,
come up.
Is
everyone.
that
Hope you're
We know
all
when they come
doing
up and they try to phone
Apollo?
bomb again. We know who they are.
good.
Apollo, maybe. Could be
Nah,
anybody.
I think it's. I only got one person in mind. And last night's argument, that Dusty bitch.
Mhm.
Is that the new name?
Oh, that's I
Dusty,
learned
yeah,
that
Dusty.
from.
Miss Dusty's.
I never met her, but I know who you're talking about just from that
She's on
name.
my shorts. She's on my shorts.
Yeah,
Bro,
my
I
she
would have
was there
never met them.
yesterday.
I would have never knew who they were. I swear to God, I would have only knew them by online. They stopped me after talking about I'm stalking them.
They
How am I
popped up
stalking
on
them?
you.
Yeah, I'm going to go see my cousin over there where they live, and
Hmm.
I'm walking head down, walking, music in my ear, and I hear easy. So I'm like, what the
Oh
fuck?
shit! You didn't even know?
Huh?
That's crazy. And you
They
didn't
live
even know?
very
Like
close.
they
They
told.
live very close to one of my relatives. Very close.
Wow,
That's how I
that's
know who they are.
wild.
That's how I know their real name, their apartment, everything.
Wow, wow, that's
But
wild.
I
That's
didn't
wild.
dox them. All I did was like I went in the building, like I didn't dox them. All I did was went in the building, and when I got
Yeah,
online, I drove out the building on my bike. I didn't go to their house like Alex Smith. Like I didn't go over there yelling. Ah! I went in their building
yeah,
and
yeah,
left.
yeah.
Alex
What
isn't the
kind of bike you
greatest
got? What kind of bike you
eyewitness.
got?
Anyway.
Well, what I had
Yeah,
I had an it's called e-bico. E dash BYCCO.
I want to check it out.
It's like
I
1,500.
like bikes.
That shit was not.
1,500. Wait, what?
It was like 1,500.
But is it electric when you
Yeah.
said E, or is it a 1,500 cc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Electric.
oh, oh, shit! I gotta check it out.
Look it
Cause
up, nigga.
I like this
It
shit.
was a big boy.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
That bitch.
Yeah.
All right,
And it had
I'm
this
looking
like
that
this
shit up
turbo
on
button on it.
Gemini. I'm looking it up
That
on
shit had a fuck you.
Gemini.
Yeah. That shit had
E,
a turbo
read
button.
it to me. E, read it to me.
E
E. I'm
dash
writing it.
E dash
Mm-hmm.
BYCCO. Yeah.
BYCCO. Got it.
Yeah, that was the bike
And
I
that's
had. I
1,500.
lost that. Yeah, that
All right, let's check it
it
out. I
says
got that
13, but
Google
JJ.
with
Gemini.
it says
Let's
13 and change, but with taxes came out to 15. So
All right, here we go. Based on the search results, several e-Bico electric bike models feature a 1,500-watt motor, often a higher peak power, 2,000 watts. Some models have dual 750 watts, voltage, battery capacity, top speed.
I
Oh
think it was
shit!
E Pro. Look, behind the E Bico, put E7
I
Pro.
got it. Oh, okay. For
Oh,
for the like the make and model and
the
shit.
model, yeah, the make and model. That was the model I had.
Got you. Got
E7
you.
Pro.
All right, let's check it out.
morning, AJM. Good to
Hey,
Yeah,
see
they
you
just
Jake,
asked me.
guys.
what up?
E7
I got the morning.
Pro.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I want some of what you
What's
got.
it
My Red
working?
Bull. This Red Bull's still open from last
E7
night.
Pro.
I need this Red Bull
Oh, got it. I got
is
it.
dead.
Is it
I'm gonna get me a
EB7
new
Pro?
Red Bull.
Because that's the one that came up. EB7 Pro.
Yeah, E Bico 7 Pro.
Got it.
It got dual
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, this
suspension.
is
that was a
perfect
nice
for the
one.
city, bro.
I like
This
this
is
one.
perfect for the city, man.
Yeah, dual suspension. A turbo boost, a phone mount, two
Yes.
fucking yeah, the whole thing.
Brakes,
Turbo
hydraulic
boost
disc
on a
brakes,
motherfucking
you know,
bike.
not that old ass drum bullshit. Hydraulic disc brakes for reliable power. Suspension features a full suspension system, front fork and rear suspension.
Like I said, double.
Lifted. Yes, it's the front and rear fork. Absolutely. The front and the
Yep.
back. May include built-in phone holder, like depending on like what
The
the
model you buy,
models from the
the
dealership.
model you buy.
Yeah, like a rear rack,
They got
and
the rear
then the
rack.
weight
Yep.
is under 80 pounds. But the thing is, it'll go. So, did you get up to like 80 miles on a single charge? Because that's
Or
like perfect for the city.
oh,
Think about the
oh,
city.
I didn't try. I didn't try that. I didn't ride around everywhere all day, every day. I was using the dual
You,
mat. It was lasted like 2.5 hours because I was
you
zooming
save
40 miles an hour
so much
everywhere.
money. Yeah. You save
40 miles
so
per
much
hour?
money, bro. Think about
Yeah,
the city. 1 mile takes fucking 20 minutes to move. You know what I mean? But now with
I
that
was
fucking thing,
zooming, Marcy, when I was
fucking
going on that
awesome.
project. I only left like 2.5 hours zooming. I put that
Hmm.
turbo
I want to
on,
fuck.
and the tires. Every time you even hit this switch, it goes. The tires go like it's burning rubber.
I'm gonna mute up. I want to look up the a video of it on my YouTube. The fucking the model. They got tons of videos on this shit.
Yeah, I tell you, that shit is
I
a good
love
bike.
bikes, man.
I want
I
that shit
love
again. I want
bikes.
that shit again. I ain't gonna fight. I
You-
want that
My
shit again.
favorite. My favorite
yeah.
bike is the fucking Italians, man. The Ducati bikes. I love fucking
Nope, nope.
Ducatis.
The one bike I'm gonna get
The
again is
white
the first bike
Ducatis.
I ever got. I'm gonna get me a Bow Goose.
All
A
right, all right.
mongoose? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's a classic bike. First bike my father bought me. I was mad. And, oh yeah! So I
It
instantly
sounded
went
like a
outside, bust my
throwback.
ass.
I had
My
a
father was
mongoose
laughing at me.
mountain
He was
bike.
laughing at me. The
I
minute
had
I
a
got on
mountain
there, I tried to
bike.
do a bunny hop or a wheelie, and I bust my ass out. I forgot which one was it. It was one of those two. I did bunny hop
Yo,
or a wheelie. I bust my ass in front of my father. He started laughing. He said, "Now go play."
Huh?
go play, go fuck around and find out. Yo, you know what it was with the wheelies? Either when you were a kid, you either could do the wheelie or you couldn't. You'd watch kids do it. Like I learned how to do it, and then other kids they tried so hard and they bust their ass, right?
I
Fall
learned how
backwards
to
or
do
fall
it,
forwards.
right? And
I
then
used to BMX.
sometimes
Like, we used to
I
do
could
that.
stay up for a long time, and sometimes I would just fall.
Yeah,
Like fuck.
it's about
I
that
used to
fear of
BMX.
falling, I think, because I didn't want to fall
We get on
backwards, you know.
those Huffy bikes with some nice tires. That shit was fun.
Yo, Marcy,
But
you ever drive a motorcycle? Have you ever driven a motorcycle?
I haven't driven one. No, I've rode on the back
So
of one.
the first bike I drove was a little tiny 250cc Ninja, right? My friend's bike was his first bike. You couldn't even go into LIE with it because the wind from a fucking tractor trailer would blow you off. But I practiced on it in the back and I got real nice with it. So then my friend got a 750 Honda, and that's way more powerful. So I revved it up, put it in gear, and was thinking it was like a 250. I hit the
Oh no.
fucking gas and a wheelie immediately. Like, I mean, I
You're
went
on your ass
straight
or
up.
what?
No, no, no. I
You got
made it.
you got the
You
I got
held
what
it?
is
lucky.
it called?
I got
Nice.
lucky. No, I didn't
Look, they're
hold it
talking
up.
about
Like,
bikes in the
I
chat.
just got.
School. They're talking about bikes in the chat. At school. I don't
Are
talk
they
bikes. I
really?
don't talk motorcycles. I
I
talk
just got
bicycles, not
lucky.
motorcycles.
I
Yeah,
just got
you are
lucky,
lucky.
Marcy. Because
Seriously.
then you learn how to control the wheelie. You don't even have to
Yeah.
move. It's so powerful that it just goes straight up. You can lean forward and the fucking thing will do a wheelie.
That's
Nowadays, these
funny.
fucking kids take off the front tire and start going.
I would love to get a
Off.
dirt bike, man. You're right. Yeah, he's talking about taking off the front tire.
Yeah, these kids is wild. I was like, I would never.
They do the
The minute I
endos.
saw it,
They do
the
the
minute I
endos.
saw him do that, I said, I will never.
Yeah, no, you're
But I
right.
used to be one
You're
of them
right.
stupid kids, right, on the Mountain Goose, going top speed down the block and trying to stand on the bike.
You fell
Yo,
doing
you see that?
tricks there, stand
I
on
had
the
a
seat.
Kawasaki KZ 650 back in the day, AJM. Started with it.
Yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah. I see it.
KH250. Me
That's why I said
too.
they talking. Why you think I said they
Yup.
talking motorcycles in there? I'm
Yeah, you're
talking
right. That's
bicycles.
why I read the chat.
I,
That's
I
why I
talk
read
about
the chat.
Mountain Goose with pegs on him and e-bikes.
Yeah, man, we used to
Yo,
ride like
AJM.
all over town,
When
all over.
I want to ask AJM a question. So you started with the 250 Ninja, right? That's what I said. When then the next
AJM
bike I
join.
tried
How
was
about that? How
my
about just
friend's
AJ
Honda.
join?
Yeah,
Yo, put the
join if you want.
AJM right in the chat. What a lame. He should join.
He wrote KZ. When you hit that
I'm
650
like,
for the
shut
first
up.
time after the 250, what was that like? It just did a wheelie, right? I guarantee you, he just did a wheelie when he first hit that
Yeah.
fucking thing.
See,
Yo, man,
like back in the day, like before the town grew and they built like fucking golf courses everywhere, we had ramps and like almost like little parks that we would build, and
Mm,
like people would get like a oil drum from their parents.
Oh,
We'd roll
you
it
talking about
out.
the old school
yeah.
custom bike parks us kids used to make back then?
Yes.
Us
Thank
kids back
you.
then?
You tell your story, and then I'll tell mine. I got
Oh
one.
my
Yeah,
god, man.
and we just used
I
to
busted
build up
my
those
ass.
fucking bikes and go
I busted my
and
ass.
I
Dude,
got a
I had
tattoo on a scar.
my friend tried to do it, and she fucking broke her leg,
I had to get a
and
tattoo on a
Yep.
we had
scar.
to like,
'Cause that's how bad
we
one of
had
my
to,
scars
Damn.
was.
we had to
Oh
come back
shit.
from the fucking park with her broken leg. I had her like
Did she break her
limping.
leg
Yeah.
under the because it landed on her on the side when she did the jump and then the bike landed on her the
I don't
side?
even know. I don't even know what
That's
she
what happened
did
to
to do
me.
it, but
I
it
went
was
I went up a
fucking.
ramp, right? And it was a big
Hmm.
drop. And you know, I was young and confident, and then I went, and once I got in there, I
Yes.
said, "Oh shit!"
Yep.
And then the bike started
Yo.
drifting to the left. So I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm trying to wiggle it back to the right. I'm like, "Oh!" So by the time I landed, all I did was put my elbow to the floor.
Fuck.
Boom. That
Yeah.
shit, bro. So we had a
Needless to
bike
say, my
track.
homegirl never got to come back over and stay the night, but.
Marcy, we had a bike track in the backwoods of the development where I
Mhm.
lived, and it was
Uh
famous
huh.
because it had the kids' names. They were like the older kids when I was in elementary school. So they were in high school and they built the tracks. I mean, they went into the
Yeah.
woods and they
Yeah,
dug. They
I'm
dug with
curious. I'm
shovels.
curious, right? I'm looking at the chats. I'm
That's what we
curious to
did. That's exactly what we did,
wonder who
Athens.
what Barbara age bikes was like way back when, like
Fucking
Right?
shut up,
She
man.
got knowledge. So they
Way
had
back
the
when.
track. The name was his last name and shit, like, blah 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 track. And then you weren't allowed there like in middle school unless you were like accepted, right? But then these kids got like older, they were in college, and then they stopped hanging out in the woods, and we got free reign on it. I was in middle school now, and yeah, we got. So I went in there with my fucking the GT Pro before it wasn't a mountain bike. Remember the GT Pros, the shit with the fucking what were the name of the spokes that weren't metal? I know you know this easy. With those like, you remember those black or like plastic spokes? Do you know that what I'm talking about?
yeah. What you go down a
I
thing, the
can't
spokes will
remember.
break. You have to buy new spokes instantly. Like I don't know.
I can't remember. It wasn't metal spokes
It was meant for
that they sell
riding.
in the.
It wasn't meant for impact. That's what it was. It wasn't meant for
Yeah.
riding, not for
Yes.
impact.
And
Um,
I had pegs, and then I had Elk handlebars and three-piece cranks. And I went up this thing on my GT Pro, and I hit the double. They had the fucking thing, just like you said, no fear. I didn't go on the little one. I went right for the double, where there's two hills, and you have to go as fast as possible so you
Yep.
clear two bumps. And I didn't
Mhm.
clear that second bump, and I
Oh.
landed right on the incline of the second bump. My chest just went
Oh.
boom
Fuck.
right into the handlebars. I cracked my
Ugh.
sternum. I was like, I couldn't
Knocked the wind out of
breathe,
you
man.
completely. Yeah.
Yo,
Fuck.
oh my god! Thank God they didn't have smartphones. That shit would have been fucking
oh yeah,
posted
Right? That's what
immediately.
I'm
oh
saying. Like,
Oh
yeah.
we're so lucky we hit the
God,
edge of that. Dude, I used to get drunk and fucking flash everybody and shit. God.
Imagine if iPhones came back out in from the 70s and
yo,
above.
I try to.
How much
That's what
film
the
of
school of
retarded
Athens is,
kids?
man. Yep,
How much film of
the
retarded? Well,
Play-Doh,
they had the VHS tape recorders back then, but
bro.
I'm not gonna.
I would have been. So I was a filmer. You could imagine. So I had that thing that you had on your fucking shoulder, and then remember the one that
The big
flipped
Yeah,
ass
out
the
tape
on the
recorder,
little
yeah,
VHS.
side.
the
I put that
VHS one.
shit.
Yeah.
Little viewfinder.
Yes. So that's so, and then I had the VHS C. I still got it right here, the little fucking thing that goes
Oh my
inside the
god.
VHS that you put
Uh-huh.
in. Do you remember that one? It was a little
Yeah.
tape that you put in a VHS tape, and then you put the VHS tape in. I still have that right fucking here,
The only tape
and I
recorders
still
to
That's
record voices.
crazy.
Remember the only tape
correct.
recorders you have
Uh,
piles of tape recorders, little cassette tape recorders, if you think for your
I got
Walkman.
all this shit. I still
Those are
got
good
them.
for like doing paranormal. You go and you can do like,
Yeah,
you know.
re-record over those. If you got single ones, yeah, yeah. If you like
That's
paranormal
scary
stuff, those are great
shit.
for that. Yeah.
I
I
love
did
that
that on
shit.
Northwoods yesterday for them. I was on my way from work and I stopped at the Amityville Horror House because Arthur Fleck asked me to do that.
Fucking
And then
kid,
I was like, yo,
Uh
I'm
scary
starting
kid,
to get creeped
scary
out.
kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I
huh.
That's
went
a
over
scary
there.
shit. I don't like that shit.
It
Fuck you.
was
Fuck that. Change the
my
conversation.
hair
Yeah.
started to my hair started to stick up.
Yeah.
I was
Fuck
like,
Didn't
you. I
they
told you that shit,
redo
right?
it?
Honestly, I
Didn't they
told you that
redo
shit. I said
it?
Yeah.
that's one thing I don't fuck with. Spirits and ghosts, nigga. I'll be gone.
Yo, you're so
I love
funny
it. I
because I
love it,
went to
man.
I went to the Saranac Mansion first. That's where George Washington stayed overnight, and I was showing it. And then I went to the Amityville house, and Arthur was so funny. He's like, "Yo, the George Washington house is nothing, bro. Now you fucking with spirits." I'm like, "Yo, you're right. I'm out of here, bro." I was like, "This is Indian burial grounds and shit."
Right? That's
Oh
crazy.
God,
I'm
Yeah,
at you
over
at
there
your
on the East
business, my
Coast, you
nigga.
guys got places like that. There's that farm colony island. Where's that at? That's somewhere in Long
I don't
Island,
know.
right?
Tell me.
It's the old
I
farm
look it up, and
colony.
I go
Dude, it's
everywhere.
like
So.
abandoned. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on.
You're
Let
not
me look
talking
this up.
about
I'm gonna
like
mute
the
up for a second.
psychiatric center, right? Because the psychiatric
No,
center,
no,
I
no,
did
no,
that
no.
in high school. That, yeah, we
There's
used to dress
abandoned.
up in
There's a New
camouflage.
York. Yeah, there's one big mental place that's abandoned.
I've been there, bro.
Yeah,
That was
that's
the passage
King's.
of rights in high school. That's Kings Park
Yep.
Psychiatric
That place is
Institute. I dressed up in
crazy.
camouflage. We put black on our face and everything, and we broke into the building and walked around the
Don't
building and
go in
shit.
there with a doctor suit on.
Yeah,
Dude,
you'd be walking around all freaked out and shit. Yo, there was crazy shit in their cages with like
it is
towels
That's
with like
insane.
that's when you go there
It's
with
stains.
a doctor suit
sad.
on, right? It's a mental spot. So remember, they used to see the doctors. So you go there
Hmm.
with a doctor suit
Oh,
on, and then they just get angry at you, and you just feel them fucking with you. Get out! You here to get out.
oh,
You know,
oh.
you get
Yeah, that
You,
pushed.
shit's
You get
wild,
pushed.
man.
Something thrown
you
at you.
crazy kids.
Can flames
Yep.
across the room just because you're in the doctor's outfit and they hate doctors for killing them or torturing them.
There's some
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
stories from that
There
place.
were
And then
weird
they have that
cages. Yo,
cages.
we went up to the 10th floor. Yeah, we went all the way up to the 10th floor. We ran up the stairs because there was only park rangers in there and there was only one. And this guy,
Uh
we did, yeah, we did recon first. We were just kids fucking trying to,
huh. You're right.
and yeah, we'd watch him and he's like, yo, he hangs out in the northwest corner for this hour, then he goes to the southeast corner. We were stupid kids, but
They don't
he
pay him
was
enough
only
to give
one
that fucking.
because
That's
they're all
funny.
the way far away. And then fucking, we went on the all the way on the other side, and we just had free reign. We broke into the thing through the window, and we went all the way up to the 10th floor. And if you ever look at the building, Marcy, just pull it up. I want to pull it
Oh,
up.
I've
It looks
seen
like
a
that house.
few.
It looks
I've
like
seen
House
a
on
few.
Haunted Hill. Yeah, the way
Yeah,
it's fucking. Oh, that place is
yeah.
horrible.
And that place was built like fucking. It was built and then built on and built on, but it was its own
Yo, school
like
sounds like a
Yes,
little
curious person.
area, wasn't it? It was like
School sounds
like
yeah.
like a
That's
restricted.
curious
that.
person. Like he sounds like the person that sees a hole in the wall. He'd be like, "Oh, is that a cave?" And then
I,
realize there's steps up there, and
I,
he'd be like, "Oh, I can go
I'm
down here."
inquisitive. I'm
Now you see,
my
he
mother
loves
says you're
history a
very
lot. Like
inquisitive.
he looks
When
into
I
it,
was little,
right?
yo, my
Yeah.
mother bought me when I was in 5th grade. She bought me a set of World Book encyclopedias from some fucking dick. I'll take Alex's quotes from some dick that's at the door, and he sells us encyclopedias. You know, this is his job. You know,
They
and
come door to door,
she,
yeah.
she's like,
Yeah, the
My
old
kid
school
is
encyclopedia,
inquisitive."
right? And it comes with like 12 books
Yeah,
and shit. And
yes, it's A and then B, C, D, and
I
I'm reading
remember
these
those,
things
yeah.
easy. And you said something the other day, Easy, that made me think about that. You know, we learn what the government like wanted us to learn. You were talking
Oh
about this the
yeah.
other day, and I was thinking about that being in like 12 years old or 10 years old, and I'm reading an encyclopedia, but that's what everybody reads. So like that's what the
Right.
history is. There's no internet, you know, at that point. And you
Mhm.
said that the other day, and they hit you when you're young, and then you learn later on George
Yep.
Washington's teeth weren't made of wood. It said that in the encyclopedia, but it wasn't true. They were made out of slaves' teeth and animals' teeth. Like,
Mhm.
it's fucked
Yep.
up. Like, but it said it in the encyclopedia. Like, that's how they
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. I mean, and with
I
the
think that
free
was
sharing
something
of
that had to
Mm,
do with
information in the internet age, they can't do that.
I had to do
So
with. I think I
that's right.
started talking about the lady
they
that
still try though. They're still trying
she
to.
recorded.
They hanging on.
She, re- she recorded
What were
everything
you talking
since the
about, Easy? Because you
80s.
said it.
Because I was talking about something about the lady from.
Oh,
We was talking about the Mandela effect or something like that, and I was talking about the lady that recorded
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
tapes
yeah.
from like the 80s. But
Yes.
they can't lie to her about nothing. Like she has all the proof from the Mandela effects.
Exactly. And I was thinking about that and like that's her truth, but it's the real truth and everybody else's truth is what they read that they tell us, but it's not fucking real, man. It's not real.
Well, as you could see yesterday with like the way that Alexander was like Oh, I didn't see. I thought it was you guys here, and I thought this was this person there, and like human beings, people
Yeah,
are
Alexander's on
the
another
worst
planet. I
eyewitnesses.
love him though.
You know, that's why they say
Yeah, I love him.
eyewitnesses constantly get shit wrong.
That's your cousin. Say
So,
like the other guy. That's my cousin. Hey cousin.
oh
Yeah,
God,
exactly.
cousin,
Hey
that
And
shit's
cousin.
did you hear
weird.
Ghost?
That guy gives me
Ghost
creep
kept thinking
vibes. Like,
I
I'm
was.
sorry.
Did you hear me though, Marcy? I
Uh
was trolling Ghost so bad. I was like talking to him, and he thought that I was Alex for like a good 60 seconds. And he's like, "No, you're a fucking dick, Alex." I'm like, "You don't even know who you're speaking to." And he was like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Yeah, you fucking idiot."
uh.
Oh, it was great.
That's funny.
It was great.
That's fucking
Yeah, it was
funny.
great.
I can
Yeah,
see his
no,
face
when I
getting
hooked
stuck.
up a panel, like I
Right,
watched it for
right,
a little
easy,
bit, but I
right.
fell asleep.
I can see his face getting stuck when he said, "Wait, what?"
Yup. I gotta watch that. Yo, I found this smoke shop easy. Check this out. I'm gonna make it my avatar. The other day I was working and I go to 7-Eleven and there's a smoke shop behind the 7-Eleven. Check this out. Let me find it.
Smoke shop, baby.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm about to go to give me some drink.
Yeah, I'm glad that we got to get that shit out though yesterday, like, and so people could see the videos and see what happened, and that there was a lot of manipulation, emotional manipulation that Eli does, and still continues to do to people, and it's messed up. Like, I never talked to him in the background. I didn't have his number or anything, but I was close with Kaz and Easy, and this man called them his brothers, but then treated them like they was his stepchildren. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And everything with GGA and all that stuff. And then, I mean, people just show you who they are, right? Just believe them when they show you,
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
you're right. You're right. I like the way everybody handled it. They did that first thing. They only let a couple people up. I think, and then
Mm
fucking then they let up the second one, and they were like, "Yo, we done with that." And I think it proved because there would be like 3-4 days would go by in the past couple months, and we just talking
hmm.
about fucking trivia and fucking movie nights, and then I would hear Apollo some
Easy
nights, and he
smokes.
would go
The easy
two
smoke shop.
hours. Yeah,
I
I
know, that's
saw
so
that shit. I'm
funny.
like, I'm taking a picture of that from fucking Ledge. I'm like, I want him to see that shit.
That
And
shit
there's
is
like a
every time
Ledge.
I
smoke
see
shop
easy
behind it.
something,
That's
I'm
so
like, damn,
funny.
that's a company I could have opened. That's a company I could
I
have
bought a
opened.
vape. I bought a vape because the 7-Eleven don't sell the illegal shit, And they're like, there's a smoke shop behind you. And I'm like, easy smokes. I gotta fucking hit that shit for him.
You got to get the Sherlock Holmes though.
When right? When I met up with
The
Les,
Sherlock
when
Holmes
I went
show
to
is
the
so funny.
city, I met up
Oh
with Les.
yeah.
I picked him up and I drove him to his apartment so he can get the money like from the tenant. And then I
Hmm.
dropped him off at the hotel. And right next to the hotel, there was Athens Liquor. Did you see that, Marcy? That when I went
Athens
with you, we
liquor.
fucking
That's funny. No,
yeah, I
I
got a
didn't see
picture
That's
of
that.
for
that
sure.
too. Yeah, hold on, I'll find
That's
that. And it
funny.
was so funny when I saw Easy Smoke. I'm like, holy shit!
That is funny.
Listen, I can't find that
Watch
shit.
next. You're gonna find a Marcy shop in the summer shop.
I know. I was just gonna say that shit, bro.
Bitch, they'll never spell my
Athens.
name right.
There
Like,
it
it's not
is.
gonna be.
Boom. There it is.
You'll be surprised, Marcy, because
I've only met
some people, it'll be so
two
many
other
stores named the
people.
same thing. It'll be that one store they'll put the S in there for you.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm only met two
Oh, this is
people.
my favorite new store. This is my store. This is my favorite new store. That's my name, right? It's my favorite new store.
You're like, bitch, I gotta be going here all the time. Nah, like, I've only met two people, like, that had the same spelling, same name. There was a girl in Nevada that was a little bit younger than me, and she was kind of like a emo chick or like a scene chick. So like, I was like, damn, at least this Marcy's fucking badass. So
Yo,
What
the
about the
link right
band,
there.
Marcy?
Athens,
Anybody want to
Program?
join? Anybody want to join? Hit the link. Join the conversation. Let's have some fun in the morning, baby.
Yeah, man.
Athens
I,
liquor.
you see that? That is in Manhattan, right on fucking Broadway, 42nd Street. Because I dropped him
Huh?
off. Fucking was like, yeah, it was. He lives Lower East Side, and I went to the record shop. And my favorite record shop. It's so funny since like '90s is this place
Huh?
called 1A. Vinyl Records, 1A, like First Amendment, but it's because it's on the corner. It's on the corner of First Avenue and Avenue A in LES. If you know anything about the Lower East Side, it's fucking Avenue A,
Mhm.
Avenue B. I used to go there and watch hardcore shows and hip hop shows
And
in
the
the
one,
'90s.
two, three.
Yeah.
You forgot
Yeah.
and the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I fucking used to hang out there all the time. And then when I seen LES's logo, I was like, yo, is that for the Lower East Side? He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, yo, I know that fucking place good. Like, bro, in the
Mhm.
city, I got spoiled as a kid. Like, when I hit 16 years old, I was in fucking Lower East Side once a week for a fucking hip hop show or a hardcore show.
Nice.
And I like, yeah, it was accepted because it was like a cult. It was the culture, like at the bars and shit. You
Yeah.
got to know all the
Yeah,
people that
yeah.
lived there, and
Because I remember when I used
because
to
we
go
were
live.
suburb
Yeah.
kids.
When I used to go live, they
We
used
used
to
to,
get amped. Certain people used to get amped. Yo, I know that whole area easy. I chill over there. They used to write me an email. Yo, thanks for showing me my fucking area. Man, I missed that area. I'm no longer in New York. This damn third. I said,
yeah.
yo,
Yeah,
Then
because a
you
lot
you
of people leave
bond
the
you bond
city
with
and
somebody. Yo, how
yeah.
many videos do you have up? Because I'm gonna get deep into yours.
I
I want to
had a
watch some of
good
your videos.
400. I had a total of like 400 up, but now it's just it says
How many
nothing.
you
You want
got?
47.
to know how I got on thick
But you
thick
still
with
got how
you
many?
guys?
It's just like I want to fuck with.
There's not a lot there. I just have to put it in private and stuff like that. And if you like want to
Well,
watch
all
some,
right.
then you
One
can.
day we talk about because I want to watch some of like your work because I really am big into the one name. Marcy knows that. We watch Marcy and
Yeah.
I always chop it up.
Like I
I
said,
watch
I
so
will.
many
Well, that's
orders.
Unlike
that's the
others,
thing.
I don't yell at the civilians. People ask me don't record them. Sometimes I turn the camera. Like I'm that
Yep.
respectful.
And it's your right to bro to do whatever you want. So I hate when
Yeah, do
people say
whatever I
you
want, but
shouldn't.
but respect comes both ways.
Exactly.
Right.
Sometimes
It's
you don't
up
even
to
want to lip
you.
a
It's
drama.
up
Like
to you.
yeah, that's
Yep.
avoiding drama.
Yep.
Yep, that's right. And that's your choice. It's your right to do it or it's your right to not do it. And I hate when people say, well, you shouldn't do it. No, no, no. He should do whatever he wants. He's choosing to
Right.
be this way because that's what he wants and it's his right. Like, you could say you
And it's
disagree
like
with it, but don't say
America,
he
dude.
shouldn't. Yeah.
America is so
Nah.
many different people and so many different ways of doing things, but we all can come together on respecting our rights, like, right? So that's one thing
I
that I
mean,
loved
that's the
about the One
goal.
Day
It's going to
movement.
take
So
decades.
many
It's going to
people.
take decades,
So
Marcy.
it's gonna take the boomers dying out. Sorry, boomers.
Yeah.
We love you guys. I love my parents,
Yeah, they
but
got to go.
you know, it's gonna be
They got
like
to go.
because it's too much. The status quo has been going on for too long. I think a lot of like us
Yeah, I was looking.
millennials
I was
and
looking into my Google thing, and I found even more old videos back 2017, 2016. I was
Damn,
like,
that's early
wow.
too. Cause I watched the early ones. You know the ones that we watched at New at Press's Woods's fucking channel. Cause he lets me present it and shit up there, and
yeah, the
he
one you be
taught me.
showing, yeah.
Mountain Girl taught
North
me.
and
Yeah.
Goods,
So
yeah.
but the guy that what's his name? I know you know it. What's his last name? David. You know the guy that got the first Supreme Court case down in that district. It wasn't the entire uh, U.S. Supreme Court, but it was the federal district down in Texas. You know, what I'm talking about the first one that gave him the right.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
What's his name? David what?
Philip
Martian.
Turner. It's Philip Turner.
Oh, Turner. Thank you, thank you. That's
Turner versus
perfect.
Driver. Yeah,
Turner
Philip
versus
Turner.
Driver. And we were talking about that in press. Thank I see. I knew you would know that, Mars. And like,
Mhm.
there's a lot of auditors that like didn't know about it, and it's okay, but they've gotten to do auditing from other auditors. Like Easy, I'm sure you've influenced other people to audit. Like. I don't audit. I did it once to try to feel it, just like, and my heart started racing, and I'm like,
Oh, bro,
respect for you guys, bro, because it
Oh,
Christopher,
dude,
hurts.
my
Christopher
mouth. I
something,
always fucking
Christopher
pop off.
something. A lot of people did auditing because I encouraged them, and
That's
I don't like to
right.
take the credit, but they told me, yo, I started because I was watching your videos. You encouraged me, so I was like,
That's
well, I'm
what it's
happy I got
about.
encouraged because I was encouraged by others. So
That's
To
right. And
spread the
it's a
awareness
tree.
is like the
It's a
most
family
important
tree.
thing,
Like somebody
right?
encouraged you and then you encourage somebody else. But like Philip Turner, I think it's important for like the auditors to like know who he was. And that first audit that he did that time, some people say, oh, you kind of, put him as up on a pedestal. But I'm like, it was pretty amazing how he was so calm that day and he had no
Dude,
clue what that would go to. And the cops, they were
right?
so not
Hey,
used to it.
Brooklyn.
I knew it. Fuck. I'm gonna mute up. Get
What I
up
said,
here.
what I said, what I said, 6:30 to
Fuck
7:30.
yeah. That's what I was asking, bro. Get up here, bro, if you
I
can. I
slept.
know you
Told
gotta go
you.
to work.
Actually, I
I
left like
told
shortly
Brooklyn.
after you did last night, and I apareceu.
I Brooklyn, I told Marcy if you hang out for a half hour, I asked Easy. I said, "What time did he come up last time?" He said 6:37. I said, "Hang out, Marcy. I think there's gonna be a Teflon sighting. Get up here, bro."
Teflon sighting.
That's
I'm
not
done.
I
exciting.
love his
That's
name,
good.
bro. The
Slick
Teflon.
son of a
I mean, I
bitch.
imagine he named it after
Some of my
Gotti,
bitch.
like the
Some
Teflon
of my
Don.
bitch.
You know, and
Marcy, that was my shit. Some of
love,
my bitch. Remember, I used
Son
to
of a
walk in
I
the
bitch.
store.
love it.
I used to walk in the
Fucking
store and tell the guy,
Spider.
some of my bitch, what up?
I
Uh-huh.
fucking. I
What
love
up,
Some
you
of
Brooklyn's
my
son of a
bitch.
bitch?
personality. I
Some of my
fuck with
bitch.
that shit. This conversation
Nah.
took a left. I was like, yo.
And nigga say, yo, I will fuck you, Brooklyn. I said, oh, this nigga Boston.
Yeah. He said, "Do you
I
sleep?"
can.
Yo, I passed out, Brooklyn,
That's
It
funny
wasn't,
as
and
no,
I
no,
fuck.
it
got
was
up to
Crazy
take a
Clown. It was
piss.
Crazy Clown. That's what it was. It
Crazy
wasn't
clown,
Boston.
yeah.
It was Crazy
Yeah,
Clown. Yeah,
yeah.
crazy.
Brooklyn, I
Um,
passed out. I worked from 12 to 8, and then I passed out. I got up to take a piss because I'm old, and I am Marcy and Easy chopping it up here. Get up here. I said, "Is Brooklyn there yet? Come up here."
God, we got
I
porn
was
bombed
laughing.
a little bit ago.
Man, Brooklyn's
yeah, with the
fucking
black stroke.
hilarious.
With the black stroke. That
No,
was
it was
He
a
goofy.
tap
white stroke.
dancing.
It was a white stroke. I thought it was a black
Uh
stroke.
huh. No, it was a big dick white
Marcy,
boy.
he
What's up?
walks into this room in this apartment that he's working on. It's like $12 million. He's like, I don't even know what to call this room. Like
Let me see if
rich
I can
people,
find
they
it.
just have rooms. You know, what is
It's
it? The
called
tap
like a
dancing room?
great room, right?
He starts tap dancing. He's like, no, this is the tap dancing room, and he starts tap dancing in the fucking rich, the rich people problems. I don't even know
Right.
what to call this
Uh,
fucking room. They just got rooms
the,
everywhere.
they call it the great room.
Yeah,
But
on the right, you see some vase from the Ming Dynasty. He puts it over there, 16th fucking century shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
very
My kid broke it.
fucking
It cost me
funny.
$1 million.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Where
Yo,
Brooklyn
you
at?
got your
Where
vest on?
Brooklyn at?
Are you
Where
walking to
Brooklyn
work?
at?
Where Brooklyn at?
Nope, he's got
Look,
his vest
there he
on.
is, baby. I'm having
What
deja
up,
vu.
Brooklyn?
Dr.
Yo,
I'm
Scapple
what's good,
having
bro?
deja vu, baby.
Oh
How
shit.
you doing?
He's fucking working hard. He passed out last night. Alex is an
Yo,
asshole.
money,
What
put
the
that
fuck?
man on full screen for a little bit. Nobody else show a face.
Yeah, yeah. I want to mute up. We
We
got the
can't hear
Look at that
you.
headphones.
player. Look
We
at this
can't hear
Irish
you.
prick. What up, prick?
Yo, that's the ill headset right there.
Right?
Brooklyn's
That shit
half
look.
Gaelic, half Gallic, half Irish, half Italian.
I love the color though.
Gaelic
That
and
color is my
Gallic.
color.
We
That's why
can't
I hate
hear
that.
you.
I love that.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that color. He got the yellow ombre. It matches with the outfit. This nigga here starting for work.
Are you talking about the headset color? Are you talking about
no,
the color
the
of his headphones?
no, the color of the,
I
the
like
lime
that.
green. I love lime green. That's my color.
Yeah. I like his headphones.
I love lime green.
Yo, I can't
I'm
hear.
mad they made it for construction though, but I get it. It's bright.
You know what they call
But
that?
that's
They
my
call it
color.
Microsoft green. Oh, there. I think I heard him. Is he there?
Nah.
Can't hear
Is
him.
you mute Buchan? I'm
They
Brooklyn.
call it Microsoft Green. You know Microsoft Green, the Microsoft Xbox,
Yeah,
because it's
we don't
Seattle
hear not a
Seahawks.
word. We don't hear
Yeah, we can't hear
not a
you.
word,
Yeah,
lad.
Brooklyn.
Oh,
For
you
You
can
can't
hear
hear
me
fuck's
me.
now?
sakes. There you go.
Oh, I
For
got
Oh,
fuck's
you. Five
sake.
five five. There we
There
go.
you go.
Five
For
five
okay.
fuck's
five.
sake.
There we go.
Spider, what you doing?
All right.
I'm gonna get my vape out now.
About to sign in. I gotta sign in and fucking get bent over by Uncle Sam.
Yo, Brooklyn, I've been telling you. What I've been trying to tell you is we need a 1A order in New York City, man. There's only David out there really doing his thing.
Right?
New
The
York?
other
You talking
people
about
just
David New York?
nuisance.
David NY?
Yeah,
Supposed to slow
everybody else
down a
is just
little
a
bit.
I've been
nuisance.
watching his protests. I've been watching his
Everybody
Yeah.
protests.
else is a nuisance. I
Well,
love
if you
it.
gotta
Yo,
stay out of trouble for some time,
Brooklyn,
it's alright, bro. We get it. But
No, it's
you
not
know,
that. I've just been working
gotta
fucking
work
6
6
days.
days a fucking week. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
I
give
know
us
his
one
fucking
day.
work
Oh, nah, he
schedule
don't want
from
to do
last
that.
week.
Yeah, he don't want to fuck that up. I get it.
Yo,
If he get
Brooklyn,
locked up
do
for
you have
that
to
one
take that
day,
crazy do you have to take that crazy freight like shit
I
up to the
don't.
top? Like that outdoor elevator shit?
His
Or do you take
birthday. I don't know his birthday. Sorry.
whose birthday?
Eli, someone in the chat asking what Eli's birthday is. They want to do a
we don't worry about
They
that
want to
shit.
do a FOIA request, but they said they want to do a
I don't
FOIA
know.
request. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
fuck
don't
that
know his
shit. It's
birthday.
probably Eli asking, trying to start drama. Fucking
Yeah, I know he's
Brooklyn,
a
you
little
gotta
bit
take
younger
that.
than me.
You taking that crazy elevator up there, Brooklyn? You know what I'm talking about? Easy, that thing that's outside that they have to take up.
Yeah, the outside freight.
Yeah, like in the movies, the action fight scene usually ends on that shit when they're at
I
construction
remember
sites
I
and
was
shit.
working carpentry. We had this big ass shit we had to bring up. They made us hold that shit up like the Egyptians after for like 20 floors because the freight didn't go higher than that.
Like the Egyptians.
Yeah, because Brooklyn, yeah, he's talking about the pyramids and shit. Because that's so funny. Because
That's right,
Brooklyn
when
was
he was
saying
back
how I
with
think
you.
Paul! Ah, it was crazy. I remember that day.
Shit.
Brooklyn was like, "Yo, they won't let me take the elevator. We got to take this shit outside." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That's weird. Rich people are weird.
Yeah, because yo, his apartment that he's building, they have a separate elevator, Marcy, that goes right to the fucking room, and that's like not just the top floor. It's like 6 through 10, I think he said, or 6 through 12.
Yeah, you look
I
wood,
rem-
purple walls, and concrete.
That's that
I miss that
Epstein
shit.
shit.
I used to be a mean construction head, yo. I used to love that shit. I used to do the
I
moving, the
listen
building,
to
and
you,
everything.
Brooklyn. I'm Fredo. I can do things, Mikey. I can do things. I'm your older brother. You're my kid
Like I
brother,
said,
but you're telling me what to do, Mikey.
You're
Godfather,
so
Marcy.
weird. Yeah,
That's
I'm cracking
Godfather.
up.
see,
Yo,
most likely all those black pipes is Brooklyn's work.
yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
now we can. Now we
Yeah.
can. Now we
I
can.
had to go downstairs to sign in. But yeah, we have the outside hoist. I showed you last time, remember on Money's panel?
Hoist.
Yeah,
The outside hoist.
Yeah,
yeah.
on this panel. On this panel.
I
Yeah,
remember
this
things,
I didn't
panel.
see
Mikey. I can do things. I
money.
remember things, Mikey.
Money. Full screen of money. I haven't
Come on,
seen money
Leonardo.
since
Yeah, yeah.
Chill.
yesterday.
Put Brooklyn. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I showed you last time the hoist, no? Remember? The outside
yeah. But
elevator.
Marcy didn't get to see
I
anything.
didn't
Marcy
see
was all
it.
excited to
Yeah,
see you.
Yeah, we're not
that's
allowed to go up
cool.
yet.
Mom,
It's too
she was all
early.
excited to see you. That's
Look at you showing up early to work.
I know,
Love
right?
it. Did you eat breakfast or no breakfast at all? You
Of
going on a
course.
fucking empty
No, I
stomach?
eat breakfast all the time.
Damn. Hell
Absolutely.
yeah, bro. Fucking
Absolutely.
Nice.
sausage patties.
Fucking potato
Yo,
eater I
I'm
am.
eating.
Right?
Fuck yeah. I got steak for
Yeah,
tonight, shrimp, fucking baby Bella mushrooms. I'm gonna cook up.
Yeah, this is where you gotta go drop your
nice.
deuce right here. Watch this.
Show
This is
Marcy.
where
Show
this is where
Marcy.
you drop your fucking deuce when you gotta go to the
Oh,
bathroom.
fuck that shit.
Yo.
Yeah,
Hell no.
you drop the twins on
That
Michael
shit
Perry right
looks.
here.
I can smell how good that shit smells from here.
Dude,
Yeah,
Brooklyn says,
right.
fuck that. I'm going in the
I have
restaurant downstairs. In
That's
the
what I
I have
do.
fucking
Yeah.
never seen a fucking outhouse
Look at this shit, though. There's a
upstairs
whole bunch of them.
And
inside.
he's got
Is that
and
upstairs or is
his
this downstairs?
department.
This is downstairs,
Yo,
right?
Marcy, no, his apartment. He's not in there yet. His apartment that he's working in. It's I shouldn't say the word apartment. It's got 5 bedrooms, and each bedroom has its own full bathroom.
Yeah,
Five
a full
bedrooms.
bathroom.
It's fucking ill.
Yeah, it's
How
crazy, bro.
much do
It's
you think
12
that
million.
costs?
12
It's
million a pop.
$12 million. Yeah, he told us
Apartment. Each apartment.
12
Well, that's
million.
just for the lower
Marcy,
floors. Now, every floor you go up, it goes up 2 million. So
Yeah, I remember
insane.
working on a
crazy.
Mm.
$44 million $1 million. It was like a $4 million couch. That's what it was. Some shit like that. Not
I,
44,
I
That's insane,
but
appreciate
bro.
this
it
shit,
was.
Wild.
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
People
man.
see how the other people live. How the other people live. You know.
Yeah, I
It's
gotta wait till
crazy.
Fuck.
7. I gotta wait till 7 for the hoist to work. They won't allow us to go up yet because
Wow.
noise complaint. We can't make noise till 7. So I gotta wait till
Yeah,
7 to go up.
Uncle
that's
Sam.
funny.
Look
Yeah.
at this fucking
Look,
city, man. This
it's
place
the
is
Henry
such
Hill.
a fucking
Look,
God.
it's called the
The
Henry Hill.
Henry Hill.
It's the Henry
Wait a
Hill.
minute. What was there before, Brooklyn? What was there? Like, I like reading fucking
Uh,
history.
I'm not sure. It's a
I'm
big
like
ass
that
building
I
too.
want
though.
to
I
check it
think
out.
Yeah, the
I'm like
building's
that
big,
too.
bro. It's
I'm always
22
interested.
stories and it goes like half the block.
Huh?
It's fucking
Big
sick.
ass building.
22
Wonder why they named
stories.
it
That's
that.
not that tall though, huh?
They called it the Henry
No,
Hill because
listen.
it's a rat bastard. That bastard building. It's well, one side is tall. This side is 22 stories, and then when you go down the block, it's like a townhouse, so it only goes up to 6 stories. But this part of the building goes up to 22. It's not bad. It's all high end
Yeah,
though. It's high
because
end, so it's like, the work is not. You can't go as fast as you want to go because it's high end shit.
I
So
can't
it's.
imagine.
Oh, how you doing,
Crazy.
sweetheart? Hey,
Sweetheart.
hey, got my
Yo,
money for you.
Marcy's right though about in New York. Like I understand what you mean. 22 buildings isn't tall, but you get up there on 22 stories and you look down, and these other cities, the smaller cities around the fucking country,
Yeah.
22 stories. It's
Mhm.
New York.
Nah, it's pretty
Yeah.
tall when you get up there. I got to work on
Oh,
18, so it's pretty tall when you get up there. It's not bad.
The Henry residences.
I
This
cliff
is another
jumped.
thing. You should see the
All right,
video I
look.
have on my
This was
YouTube where I walk
let's
the
show
Yeah,
edge of
you.
the 84
trees at the
story
top.
building.
Oh my God, really?
You never saw that
What?
video? Yeah, it's on my
No,
YouTube.
I gotta check it out.
If you go to
Let
my
me
YouTube,
see.
go to videos and then
I'm
scroll
already
down
there.
to like the bottom.
I'm
Bro,
already
I
there.
walk the edge of an 84-story building. I go to the edge of it and I
Oh,
start
Oh, you
looking down.
motherfucker! Yeah, I still
I'm
can't
doing
watch
it
that video to
right
this day.
now.
To this
I'm
day,
doing it right
that
now.
shit gives
Checking
that
it.
shit gives me oh fuck you feelings.
Yeah,
Actually, you
bro.
know what? Fuck this.
Hmm.
I walk
I'm gonna
right
switch it
to
up.
the edge. I walk right to the edge of it, like literally to the edge. And I start looking down. I look around, and it was 84
Yeah,
stories up.
Yo,
that
money,
shit
put
was
my picture up real
wild.
fast, real fast, real fast. This is when I was working in the construction. I had some guy paint a picture of me.
Hey, yo, money, what up?
My- That's my
See,
man. 100 grand. Mm.
money, you gotta do his call. Money, 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 money. Dun,
I think
dun,
I think he fell asleep.
money.
Money.
I
100
think he fell
grand.
asleep.
I don't know. I'm coming up on the stream yard right now, money. My
Put
other
crash
fucking
out easy.
device.
Put crash out easy on full screen real fast. Crash out easy on full screen.
Boom.
Crash out.
Continuing. There's a school of Athens.
See, look, Athens.
Here I come.
That's when I used to
Here I
work
come, money.
construction.
Uh-huh.
Oh
What's that
shit.
picture? What is that
Eh,
picture?
that's remember you used to cut ass on the picture. I was like, yo, that's the picture that was sold for like 115,000 some shit.
Oh, the sketch, right?
Yeah, the artist, yo, he made mad money off all the photos there.
Oh shit.
Huh.
They make good money in the city. Don't be surprised when they
'Cause
fucking
that
they
was in
try
the
to
art
copy you.
district. That was in the art district. So while he was there, he took his opportunity, and the owner of the building kept the pictures, paid him for the pictures, made mad money.
Yo,
Huh. That's cool.
did you ever see the video of the guy? He's sketching out the cops. There's like 4 cops standing there, right? And he's sketching their picture, but he makes them in pig outfits, like pig faces, And then he shows
Sounds
the
all
cops
right.
after. He shows the cops after, bro. They started laughing. They were dying. He's like, yo, I'm actually scared to show you this. Like, it's done right now. You ready? And they were all like, yeah, they would think it was going to be a cool picture of them and their partners. He shows them the picture, bro. It has like pig ears with their faces. Yo, that shit was
That's
hilarious.
fucking comedy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's
He's like, I
fucked up.
can't
Yeah.
believe I'm not. Yeah, yo, he was scared to show them. He's like, yo, I'm actually scared to show you this, but fuck it.
It's almost like a tongue-in-cheek kind of like joke thing nowadays, like you see like other I know I've seen like Random Patriot went to go and talk to those people,
I
about their
emailed him.
arrest of that pizza guy.
He
Yo,
emailed
one Halloween, I'm gonna get dressed up as a pig in a clown's outfit.
Yeah. Pig and experiment.
Yeah, you gotta go to the precinct like that.
checking out your shit. Where's the fucking video, yo? Where's the
But
video?
they all joke about that and shit. One of them had like a pig on his watch and shit. I think most of them know nowadays.
Yo, Brooklyn, I'm on your page
Yeah.
right now on my all-in-one device. If I search your videos, like
He said
inside
my
it,
all-in-one device.
yeah, because I moved from my phone to where I can present. Fucking, if I searched your videos, if I typed in 82nd floor, what's in the title of that video?
Well, no, you don't. I forgot what the title is,
Just
but
one word. I can search.
if you just go to videos, I don't have much regular videos. I have Mostly they're
Athens, the
all
shit wasn't
lies.
cool,
You got
bro. Even for me,
416,
bro.
Yeah.
bro. You got 416. I mean, I'm looking at horses. There's cops on horses here. Like, what the fuck? You got all
Yeah,
sorts.
just
Oh
go
God,
to.
remember the horses? They all have
I
Yeah,
badge
think I think
numbers.
I think
I
it's
ran
something
that
with high
badge
rise.
number.
Something
Yeah,
with
I think
high
it's something with
rise.
high
All right,
rise.
all right,
High
all right.
rise or work. Something with work or high rise. I remember.
High
Yeah, I
rise.
think it's something with high rise. But
Check it out.
if you go to regular videos, there's not many regular
Skinniest high
videos.
rise, skinniest high
Yeah.
rise in the U.S. view of Central Park. Is that it?
Yes, yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
See, look how
Yeah.
fast I found that. Thank you, Easy. I got good memory.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Right? Like a steel trap, baby.
Yeah, the
That's
horses
why
was
me and
funny,
you
yo.
can
I
like.
ran that badge number too. They actually have
That
the
was
badge
so
number.
funny.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
ran that shit.
beginning with the
that
statue.
was funny
I
as
got the
fuck.
Brooklyn
Yeah.
Bridge. 'cause I got
Yo,
you-
Brooklyn. Remember when the lady was like, "I'm gonna become president."
Oh, that lady was hilarious,
Oh my
bro.
God.
That lady was fucking hilarious. She was burnt out. That lady.
Yo, she was
Yeah.
pretty. Yo, that night I couldn't stop laughing. And I was in the chat going crazy. I was laughing. OD.
Yeah, she was a riot, bro. She was fun though.
stopping
She
dirty
was
police
fun.
one ticket at a time.
Didn't she give you a blowjob or something, or was that the narrative?
No,
Yeah.
That was the
no,
Yeah,
narrative.
they was saying they was like, yo, she
come
pulled you to
on.
the side and gave you the blowjob.
That was Alexander just making up shit. He's no.
99% of what he says is fucking false.
Alexander can't remember shit.
18. Ayúdame. Ayúdame.
Yo,
Oh, y'all going up?
Going on, riding
Moving
on up.
on up.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started at the bottom of the barrel.
look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is so sick. He's filming this shit.
Yeah, you see it, Athens? You see it? I don't like that motherfucker. I hate this. But yo, we that video showed up like you motherfucker got me.
I wanted Marcy
So,
to see the shit.
yeah.
I'm so glad he came up. I appreciate it. Is this guy's job? He just gets people up and down. What's his job? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, that was live.
he's the doorman. What floor, sir?
Oh look, the porta potties. That's how they bring him up and out.
Porta potties. What the fuck are with these porta
What
potties?
the dude? The porta potty's only like
Look at
fucking
all
5
that.
feet tall. What the fuck,
These guys are working so fucking hard. They're like, hey,
dude?
That whole porta potty's Nadell's crib.
To the $1 million crib.
guys are fucking busting that.
Certain niggas came in for the rent on that porta potty, Brooklyn. You came in for to take a shit. Jesus. Yo, Athens. Matter of fact, Athens. Yo, Google that. Google how much it is to rent a porta potty.
Okay.
Expensive. They're not cheap. Yeah, they're not cheap at all.
Look at the view. Hold on, wait, I'm doing.
Oh, that's a nice view. Yeah, see that? Ooh.
Yeah. I'm looking. I got the view after he's done. I got it presented down.
Oh wow, yeah.
I'm gonna
He's
watch
already
It is a
too high for
taller
me.
building compared
You're
to.
already too high for me. I would have shitted on myself already.
Money. After Brooklyn's done, I'm watching the video. If it's all right with you, Brooklyn, because I got it set up after you're done.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Right?
Sorry, it's mad loud in here. What was that?
I said you don't care if we watch your video and shit on here. You ain't gonna strike us, right?
Oh, nah, no way. I wouldn't strike you guys.
Right.
You're good.
Yeah, 'cause I got that shit cleaned up when you're done. This guy's fucking efficient. Look at this guy.
I'm
Just
all the way
pay
to the roof.
718. Cash app to
All the way up.
718. $5 a person. We need like 10 people. We be all right.
13th floor,
$5
going
a
up,
person.
clothing and apparel.
Yeah, I'm going up to the roof right now. On the
Top
roof. now.
floor, penthouse.
No, that's
It's
the roof.
crazy how
No, you
expensive
didn't take us up
places
here
are
before,
getting.
right? Is this,
Ooh, the dick out.
wait. Let's stay
Thank
with
you, bro.
Brooklyn.
Wait, stay with Brooklyn. Stay with Brooklyn.
Hold on, money. Let's
Go
stay with
back.
Brooklyn.
Money.
We'll do this after. Let's stay with Brooklyn. Yeah. Yo, you
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
take
on
us
the-
up here before, right?
It's the roof now, but it's so foggy out you can't see shit.
Yo,
I used to do roofing, Brooklyn. I used to do roofing. I got pictures of working with roofing too.
What floor is this?
Yeah,
I know
this
it's
is the roof.
I know.
The roof.
How high up are you?
It's 20. It's on 20 right now.
Woo!
They're gonna put trees in and all that. It's gonna have like
It
an area.
sucks that it's mad foggy. You
I
can't
know,
see
I
shit.
know.
Normally during the day you
I
can see
know.
the whole city line
You
over
can see
here.
a mile, bro. Right? The whole
Yeah,
fucking
you can't see
island.
shit. It's
But it is one
foggy
of
as
the
fuck.
taller buildings over there, yeah?
Still cool
So
though,
you
man.
can
The
see.
one I did is the skinniest. It's the skinniest high rise in the world.
Yup.
Like
Yeah.
the
Dude up.
thinnest.
That place
It's
has
not the
so
tallest.
many empty apartments.
Yeah, just being the skinniest, it's the record,
Marcy,
you
you
know. But
stupid. I hate you.
it's not the
See those shits?
tallest.
I used to work with those shits.
I was
Those
just
Oh,
gonna
these
say
slabs
that.
on
fucking
the.
things.
Where
Yeah,
did they get
Yeah,
those?
those
Wait.
fucking things.
Where
I
did
used to
they
they
get
lift those
those
suck,
shits up.
from?
bro.
I used to have to hold those shits in.
I
Yeah,
wonder if
them
there's
things
Paris
suck,
and
The
shit
bro.
in
person that
Brooklyn.
designed the
Yo,
skinniest one
thank
is also someone who
What
has
building is
designed
that?
And
stuff over
Brooklyn, you
in
know the black rolling things that the
Japan.
tarmac, depending on what
Yeah,
they
the
use.
fucking rubber. Yeah, the
The
rubber. Them
tarmac, I
shits
used
are
to have to
heavy.
carry those shits, nigga. Those shits is, nigga. I was
Yo,
fit
Brooke,
back then, cause
what's
nigga,
that
I don't
building
think I
to
could do
the
that
right?
now.
What's that
Yeah,
tall
Look
them
at
building?
shits
my
is heavy,
husband,
bro.
man. My husband's got a good body.
Yo, Brooke, look to your right. Look to your right real quick.
That
What's that building
construction
to
worker
your right,
body.
the tall one? What's that one? Do you know? Like,
That
is that
one, it's like
shop?
a regular building, but there's a movie theater downstairs. They have a
Oh
movie theater.
shit!
Yeah,
Man,
it's a
that's
big
up
ass
there
movie
too.
theater.
I mean,
I can't go past these lines though. These fucking
yeah,
fences.
Yo, hold on, yo,
They're not gonna let
Brooklyn,
us.
yeah. Be
pick one of
careful.
those pick up one of those bricks and tell me how much that shit weighs.
One
Again,
of these? Oh
Look it up.
god, it's
yeah.
gonna be hard to do with one
The
hand.
pavers.
Oh fuck, hell
Oh,
yeah! This shit's like fucking
Holy
80
shit.
pounds.
80
Oh,
pounds per one, Bruno. You
at
can't move none.
least.
I wonder where they get that shit from. Maybe
Bruno,
where they
you
get
can't
the
move
building
one.
supplies from, like the
Hey,
No, I
tariffs.
Barbara.
moved it, but I'm using one
Imported.
hand.
Yo,
No,
Brooklyn.
he
Yeah,
was
one
saying
hand.
Bruno
Bruno
couldn't.
would have lifted that. Bruno would have lifted that shit. He would have shitted on himself.
Yo, you got
Brooklyn, I gotta go
Oh
home.
God.
what do you got there?
Nah,
Timbers on your toes, or those Timberlands, or you got the steel toe in there? What you got?
yeah,
No, he
nah.
got
These are
toes on his Timbs.
You look like Timbers on the toes, and this is how it goes.
teabag,
Yo,
teabag, teabag.
Apple Quest. A little
Yo, Brooklyn.
You a
It's called
nerd,
the
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. It's called the dip and dip and dip and dip.
Apple
Yeah,
Quest.
teabag.
Tip, what you on the mic for? Where we going now?
I
23rd
was
floor.
thinking Tootsie Roll. Now do.
Going up,
Do.
yeah.
Barbara,
See
yeah, Barbara. Your
how
Brooklyn's here. He's on top of the world right
high I
now.
could get up here.
Brooklyn showing us how men work.
Let's see how high we can go. Let me tell you this thing, bro. We had to get these boilers up here last week. Yo, I nearly shit in my pants getting these boilers up here. These things were
Aw.
heavy as fuck, bro. I was definitely farting in my pants the whole time bringing those up these stairs. There's no elevator that goes up here, so you gotta walk them up.
You gotta one by one, flight, step by step.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't give you the Well,
the
some
crane.
old guys sure taught us this stuff. When it's heavy, put a masonite on the steps, lay it down, and haul it up. A rope.
Yeah, we were gonna try to crane it up, but they wouldn't give us the permit to shut the street
You know what
down.
I'm talking
So we
about,
had
right?
to-
You take the masonite, you put it on the steps because the masonite's mad smooth. So you put it on the
Yeah,
steps,
and you roll
lay it down, and you haul it right up. And it's easier than carrying.
Yo, Brooklyn, I can't figure this
but
out.
that's-
Like the Henry Hill building, like I keep thinking Goodfellas. Like, why the fuck is that named Henry Hill? Like, what the fuck?
It's not Henry Hill.
I
It's
made
just
that
a
name
Henry.
up. It's just a Henry, but I made that name up.
Floor you going to,
Henry
nigga? What the
Hill.
fuck? You went all the way up to go all the way down now?
Said Henry something on that.
You went down
Yeah, I
3
gotta work
floors
on
already.
18.
Oh,
gotta
I'm
work
like,
on
yeah,
18.
you went down. I'm like, you went down 3 floors already, nigga. I know how to count.
Nah, I gotta show you all the pipe I gotta put in, bro. It's a lot.
Nigga, this is
I gotta
bringing back
do.
mad memories, bro. I used to love this. See
laying
that door
black
frame?
pipe.
That door frame right there, that wooden door frame, I would have had that door in already.
Last time he threw that shit across the room, Mozzie. He's like, "This shit, I made this shit." He threw it across the room.
Bro, look at all this. Look at all this pipe I gotta put in. I gotta put all
That's
this in.
PVC? Is that
No, it's
PVC?
black. No, it's black steel.
Black steel?
No,
Heavy.
no,
Oh,
it's
it's
Yeah.
PVC.
steel. That's steel.
Steel. Yeah, this is steel pipe,
Damn.
bro. This ain't no.
That's black steel. Yeah, that's the black steel pipes. I know which one is that.
Where's the
Yeah, I know a
copper?
lot about construction. I know I'm a smart motherfucker when it comes to this shit.
Yeah,
That's steel
easy.
pipe, bro.
I sold building materials for 84 for a while.
I'm telling you, I grew up with this shit.
Yeah,
My
this
father
shit's
was a
heavy as fuck,
carpenter.
bro.
I did moving. I did roofing. So all that shit was straight construction.
Shit,
this is all-
Easy.
this is all the
If you're a
sprinkler.
good worker, you could get a job out here.
This is all for the fire sprinkler. Because we're doing a fire
I did
sprinkler here,
flooring.
too.
You saw that bag right there? That bag right there that he just passed on the floor. That's like concrete Concrete cement.
cement
That's
mix,
the
yeah.
finisher. Yeah. Yeah.
Piece of
See?
shit. That's like, is that the shit? The quick cement? Is that the quick
Yeah,
shit?
quick cement. Yeah, yeah. You pour it and make sure nobody's on the fucking floor. It's
Yup.
flat, clean, vacuum, swept twice,
I sold
everything.
broke a
Yeah.
bag of that open
Yeah.
once and fucking fucked up the lumbies.
Trust me, I could build in that motherfucker by myself. The only thing I don't know how to do is the framing of the metal shit.
Bro,
The
Where's
16
the
by
tap
16.
in the room? Where's
I
the
did
tap
this
I
in?
don't
2
know
weeks
in the
ago.
piping. In the
Look at
piping.
This piping. I did this shit 2 weeks ago. All this.
The piping. I don't
Crazy.
understand piping. Electricity. I got shocked. I got
Is
shocked
it
doing
air
like
duct?
I tried to work for I tried to switch electricity and got shocked.
I
When
have
did
an ex.
Yeah,
When did the
this
ducks
is-
go in? When did the ducks go in? Like
They go
when
in first.
Yeah,
They're the
yeah,
first
that's the
ones.
tin knockers right there. That's the tin knockers,
Yeah.
right?
They're the first ones to go in because they
Yeah.
got the
Local
bigger
28.
lines.
That's
Now
local
this is a
28.
this apartment right here is a triplex. That's the stairs that go upstairs, and then there's
Yeah.
another set of stairs right here to go down. This is a triplex. This is a $43 million apartment right here.
Oh,
It
this
says
is
the
the one, this
amenities.
one.
The
43.
indoor and outdoor amenities at the Henry span all
Yeah.
aspects of
Yo, is
sociability,
this the top
entertainment,
one,
wellness,
Brooklyn?
pure
Because you were
joy.
on the 6th floor
Hey yo,
last time.
Brooklyn, you know what you do though? Once the toilet come in, shit in that bitch. Be the first.
Oh yeah, I'm always the first one. I'm
It
always
says
the first one.
from a lush garden to a
You can say
rooftop
you paid a
lawn,
$44 million apartment, but I was the
Yeah.
first to shit in your bitch.
Right?
a bowling
Yeah.
alley, a
Marcy, you looked
pickleball
at
court.
Marcy, you looked up the building, right? Yeah, it has a
Yes,
bowling alley.
yes.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
does it say? I want to hear this. What does it say?
It says
Wait, what you got?
the
you got?
indoor and outdoor amenities at the Henry span all aspects of sociability, entertainment, wellness, and pure joy. The amenities are inspiring extensions of your
Say
home,
word. I'll
an
send that to you right now,
invaluable
money.
oasis of a bustling city.
Money,
Visit their
request it for me right
expansive
now.
entertainment. From a lush garden to a rooftop lawn, a bowling alley to a pickleball court, a chic private dining room to a cozy wooded paneled library. The list
Marcy,
goes
can you
on.
tell me?
They got a
I want to
basketball
read
court
that.
too.
Marcy,
Ooh.
where did you find that? What did you put in?
Ooh, I just looked
Look
up
up-
the Henry.
Yeah,
I
the
know
Henry.
What? What?
I wrote when I googled it. I
I typed
googled
in
like
Henry
the
Hill.
Henry, and then
That's
I
part
thought
of that
that
Yeah,
84th
door to
they
Street.
got their
that way,
private
that's-
Henry
elevators.
84th
Entry
Street.
to the
Yeah.
elevators, yup. Yeah, yeah. Yo, Brooklyn, you see I'm getting a layout while you walking, nigga. I know construction. That's why I can see the blueprint. I'm starting to see the
Yeah,
blueprint.
this
without having it.
is
Yeah.
the hallway. So you walk into the apartment right here. This is where you walk
Yup,
in.
that's the entry. Yeah, there's two entries. There's this entry, and then there's
Here,
the
I'll
back
put it
door
in the back.
entry.
Yeah,
I'll
well the
put
other
the
one is their
link in the
apartment. There's
back.
only 2 apartments on this
Oh,
floor.
Marcy, I got
Yeah,
it. Right?
yeah, it's the back door because you know how the
Got it?
elevator sometimes has. Some of the elevators has double doors. That's what I'm saying. There's the back door entry and the front door
There you
entry.
go.
But sometimes you have to
Yeah.
put the key in to enter to one of the sides.
I'm gonna put it in the
Yeah,
chat.
like
for
this
the
one
green.
right here. This is the next door neighbor's elevator, and this is
Ooh.
their elevator. Like this
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
middle
yeah.
of the apartment right here.
Yeah.
Fucking
You know,
sick.
they have the walls open, so that's how we're able to walk through.
Hell yeah. You
Yo,
got
when
some-
my daughter sees videos of like the purple walls, she thinks about that movie. What was that fucking movie? Remember with the Chinese people? They had to play that game. Oh, Squid.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Squid
yeah.
Games?
Not
Squid
Chinese,
Games,
South
yeah.
Korean. Squid, the
Squid
South
Games,
Korean.
yeah.
Yeah,
When my
Squid
daughter
Game.
sees the purple wall, she's like, "Oh my god, Dad, what are you doing? Playing Squid?"
Yeah, that's this
We
motherfucking
got the
South
purple
Korean
walls.
shit.
That's funny. What is the
That's
Yeah,
purple
it's
walls
hilarious.
though for? What is that? That's
Well,
stuck
the
in
purple
sheetrock
is
or?
it's to stop the it's sheetrock, but it's to stop the moisture.
Money, did
So
you request it,
That's
money?
the
Okay.
expensive shit.
Okay.
That's the expensive wall. That's the expensive
yeah,
shit.
it's expensive
A lot
one
of
because
times they don't
it's
use
the
it.
moisture.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. A lot
Yeah.
of times they don't use it. The sheetrock. That's the good shit. They always
Yeah.
fucking sleep on that
If you
shit.
want,
like-
play that video. Watch, play that video of the high rise. You'll see it.
Okay,
That
go
shit's
ahead,
crazy, bro.
Go ahead, money. I got it
My
presented.
bad. I'm trying to sign into my Cash App right now. Good looking.
All right, yeah, just request it. I got you. Same name as the screen name.
I presented it.
UV cameras on. I got a scorpion. Picture of Scorpion.
Yo, money, you there, bro?
Yeah, nah, he's busy. He's actually trying to sign into
Oh,
Cash App.
okay, all right. Take your time, money. And I got
Trying
it
to do
in
my
the
shit. I got you. Hold up.
presented. When you're ready,
Right
just
now.
click on it. And I'll be able to hit it. Barbara, what question were you
I got
asking?
him.
Ready.
You said what movie? I'm sorry.
This is the
Oh,
garden
Demon
upstairs.
Demon at. Yo, Demon,
You
get
see
off
there,
here,
right? You see how Marcy?
It says the first of 2 outdoor lush spaces at the Henry is a whimsical take on traditional English gardens
Those should be
in a
looking
perfect place,
nice.
peaceful aesthetic.
Does it come, yo, Brooklyn,
Yeah.
are they making a indoor gym and shit like that for the residents?
Yeah,
Because you paying mad
yeah.
money.
They got an indoor gym. They got a full basketball court, a bowling alley, and like some other
Pickleball court.
exercise room. Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah,
got
pickleball
a
court.
lawn.
Yeah, new condo.
Crazy, bro. Dude, they're
Dude,
spending
this
millions.
is beautiful. It's a beautiful building.
Yo, you see the fixtures, Marcy? Yo, the finishes
Yeah.
alone.
To reveal.
The
There's one
built-in.
faucet.
Oh my
There's
god.
one
The built-in.
faucet.
Put it in the chat.
One of the faucets are like $3,000 just for one fucking
I
sink
believe
faucet.
it. I
3,000.
believe
Private interior gardens
Insane.
become
I'm
so
about to steal
active
one and take it home.
in New York.
Right?
I'm about to
I
put
like
one
the
in my
built-in.
bedroom.
I like the built-ins in the wall, you know?
Yeah, it's a
Give
nice
it
building.
place.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice building.
I'm gonna put this
High
in
end.
the fucking chat.
And
Yo,
you know,
projects like
for
that, Brooklyn, when real expensive projects, there's a lot of kiss ass, bro. There's a lot of kiss ass.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
you wanna hear something like there was a lady that's a journalist and she ended up pretending like she was like a rich billionaire's girlfriend and she was going around the city there in New York like checking out different places,
Oh
different
shit.
like high-end buildings, and she was like, oh yeah, and just kind of filming on the down low, and it was a cool thing, cool story. It was on YouTube. But
Pretending to be a
after,
millionaire.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
funny.
And she was like, "Oh, my boyfriend's overseas in business." You know,
That's
so
hilarious.
she ended up getting into a lot of buildings and checking out a lot of cool places. She's like, "Oh, I'm taking video for him so he can see what it looks like," and you know, she's just
Yeah,
there like,
stalking. She was stalking.
she was just doing. She wanted to see like, because it's so exclusive, you know, like it's such an
Oh, there's another
exclusive way.
video too. That's just the second video. There's
Look
another
at this
one I
shit
walked
though.
the edge.
We'll find it after. Look at this shit. If you want to
Yeah.
hear it,
The other
just
one
turn
was
it up
even
on the
crazier.
side. I got it boosted to the max on my end. Just turn it up on your end.
Yeah, the
All
other
right, that
one's
one. Where's the
actually
next
crazy.
one? Hey, look.
Just go to
Go to,
videos.
Salute.
Go to regular
Oh.
videos, and you got to scroll down. It's
What up,
probably at
Ray
the bottom.
Jane? Good to see you.
Got you.
The raging fucking demon lad. What up, Mod?
Back. Brooklyn.
Yeah, there's that. The other one is nuts. I really literally walk in the edges. Like,
All right, here we go. Check it out. Here's your shit.
yeah, go to regular
see it on the
videos,
screen, right?
and then you gotta scroll down. Yeah.
Yup, got it.
Yeah,
Ray is
scroll
still
down to the
popular.
bottom. No, I don't know. I'm not sure,
Alright,
but
this is
scroll
Ray.
down. Keep going. All
Oldest.
right, hold on.
Bottom.
Go up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, go up a little. Right there, all the way to the right.
All the way to the right, middle, top,
Go
or bottom.
down. No, right there. That one. No, that's not it. Oh, never mind. Go up. That was the one you just played. The one with the Central
Yeah,
Park.
that's the one I just played. That's the high
All
rise.
right, go up again. I thought there was another one.
I mean, that
You
one's
probably
pretty
have
fucking.
it put on private or something.
Oh, I guess I didn't post that one. That I thought I
It could have
did.
been alive. It could have been alive.
Nah, it wasn't alive. It was like an old video.
Playlist, post, anything. Well, that one was pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought it was in there.
I'm gonna
Yeah, let me check. I'll be right back. Let me check and see if it's in there.
Alright, check
I
it
thought
out.
it was there.
Check it out. Yo, did you?
Can't even check. I'm on fucking stream.
Money, you good?
Damn it. I forgot. I can't even check. If I hit X, I knock myself out.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's all
I
good.
thought I
I'll
was just
post it
gonna
in
do
all
that. My
day.
phone is upgraded. My phone is more updated. I'll press home real fast to do something. I thought we kicked out. I'm still hearing y'all talk. I'm like, oh shit, I'm still there.
Yeah, no, you know what it is? When I clicked on the link, I went into Chrome, so it just kept me on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm on Chrome right now, and then I went back to go to Cash App real fast, and it didn't kick me out. Usually it kicked me out, but the new phone is good.
You see this picture,
It just
guys?
says
This is the
done.
building, right? This is the building.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
gonna-
crazy, huh? Mm-hmm.
You see that?
Yeah, that's the
facade?
building right
So
there.
that's the link
That's
I
gonna be his building.
sent you, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's it. Yeah, that's
Fucking
it. Nice.
sick. Look at this. Look at
Dude,
this shit.
go
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a nice
when
building.
I
Is this
clicked on
Dubai? Is this
amenities.
Dubai, Brooklyn, or is this fucking Manhattan? What are we looking at
This is
here?
Manhattan. This is
Like,
Manhattan.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Upper West Side, they show no pity. Lower East Side.
Bro, I saw, you know who I see that lives down the block? The guy Bunk from The Wire. Remember Bunk from The
Oh, that
Wire?
show is addicting, bro. That
That
show's
black
addicting.
guy,
I love
what's
that
his
show.
name?
I'm obsessed with
That
that
show's
show too.
addicting.
Remember Bunk? Yeah, remember Bunk, the black guy, the chubby black
Yeah.
guy? He's like, I think he's like a DA or something. He lives right down the block. I got a picture with him. He literally lives right down the block.
Funny.
He's mad cool, the guy. Look, watch, hold
Bunk
on.
Moreland. Bunk Moreland.
Gucci, bro. Straight love, bro. Straight love, bro.
I
Corazón
don't know
de
his name.
corazón.
What's his
De
name?
corazón.
Yeah, let me find the picture. I
Oscar.
definitely got
Wendell.
the
Wendell
photo.
Pierce. Wendell
Yeah,
Pierce.
Wendell. There you go, Wendell. Yes.
I
Yeah, I
gotta
have the
pee. I'm
picture
gonna
right
mute
here.
up for a second.
He trained at Juilliard, bro. Juilliard.
Yo, he's a cool guy, bro. He's mad cool. Hey, watch.
Yeah,
I got the picture right here. I'm gonna put it
he's
on
in
my
a ton.
avatar.
He's in a ton of shit.
Juilliard, you fucking thespian, man. You
Yeah,
fucking...
but that's why he's such a cool guy. I bet, bro. He's got a Tony Award for
This
best.
nigga was not playing. This nigga upgraded instantly. You see the background change?
Yeah.
Fuck
Okay,
around.
I'm gonna mute up for a second.
Money
Where'd it
was
go?
not playing. He was like, upgrade.
Yo,
Top
money,
notch.
money.
I
Guess
appreciate
what?
it, bro. I'm a little fucked up this month and shit. I appreciate that.
Ain't nothing,
Yo,
bro.
money.
It's only
Appreciate
$20,
what's up,
bro.
Daddy.
You know why I got so much? I got more money now. I got spend a little bit because I stopped drinking, bro, and I've been saving. So
Yo,
it
I
ain't
was
shit.
just about to say, Mad
Yeah.
Daddy
I
sending me
stop smoking,
moonshine.
I'll be good, man.
420.
That's my problem. Or I ordered a bottle too. That's
This is
another
the guy
reason
I'm
I'm
talking
kinda fucked
about.
up.
This dude, Bunk.
Oh, you ordered one of his bottles? I tried to order it. He never gave me the info.
Yo, he's sending me
I can
one.
send you
And
his
he made
email.
me my
You just gotta
he made
email
my
him.
special label. He made me a custom label.
Remember, I wanted that Green Goblin, I wanted the Incredible Hulk. Remember, I was calling it the Incredible Hulk. Look at Hulk. He's crashing out. I want my liquor.
He's making this. You see my avatar, bro? The School of Athens painting
Hold
by
on, let me show you
Raphael.
real quick. My bad. I'm high as shit. I tried to full screen. I pressed remove. My bad. My bad. My brain don't work that good in the morning.
Yo, well, it worked better once you
Hold on,
put
did I
some
let him
weed
back?
in it.
I
Once
think
you
I let
start
it go on.
smoking,
My bad.
once you smoke a blunt, you start working right.
Now I'm in the show. I was
I
backstage.
had no sleep yet, and I've been smoking, so my brain
Yeah,
is.
you're learning like how to navigate it,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know how you guys stayed up all night and then started another pound. You guys
No, I
crazy.
passed out and then I had to get up to piss, but then I heard you were coming. I got some energy, bro.
Yeah, man. Some people take a little 2-hour naps and and keep it pushing.
I gotta work 12 o'clock.
Fuck that.
I work nights. I work sometimes morning, but sometimes
Brooklyn, you
night.
never had to get home. You never had to get home and wake up and feel like you just got there. You had to leave again.
Yep. Yeah, that happens. That happens a lot. Take a nap and then next thing you know, I wake up and I'm thinking like it's time to go to work again.
You ever
And it's
close
tough.
your eyes and then you wake up and it's fucking like you feel like you just closed your eyes and open them and it's fucking 4
Yeah.
hours later. Ugh.
The only times I've gotten ready on Sunday, getting ready to go to work on a Sunday, and I walk out of my house and I'm like, wait a minute, it's fucking Sunday. What am I doing?
Oh man. Yes, your
My brain is so
on fucking
programmed.
You know what you do
overload.
after that? Right after that, you just walk your ass to the store, get your morning regulars, and go back to bed.
He's
Yeah.
right though. His brain was on overload and then it crashes like a hard drive. Bro.
Yeah, that used to happen to me. I know he's talking about that. It used to happen to me.
It's just fucking programmed. My brain's programmed to do the same shit. Like today, I wake up 10 minutes before my alarm goes off. You know how mad that bothers me? Like that 10 minutes is 10 minutes.
Yo,
That shit pisses me off.
yo, but I know what he's saying, bro, because I'm the same way. I get angry.
'Cause you know what it is?
Yeah.
You know when you were a kid that you would most likely be like 1 more minute, 5 more
minutes,
minutes.
Mom. 5 more
Yeah.
minutes.
And then like the next thing you know, my fucking bladder's like, no, motherfucker, you gotta get up and go
Wake
to
up,
bed
nigga.
now.
I
My
gotta
dad
pee.
used-
I gotta go.
Yeah.
My dad used
And
to
then it's
smack
like,
my
what's the
feet.
point of going to sleep for 10 minutes now? Now I'm like, fuck, I might as well just get ready. I'm like, fuck.
My
Eat
pops
that
used to
shit.
smack my feet. He'd be like, "Bah!"
Oh, shit's the worst, man. Waking
Yeah.
up
Yo,
like
Miguel,
5 minutes
Miguel,
before the
brother.
alarm.
Alex is more fresh than most people out here. Look at Alex. Look at them.
Hey, what's
shiny,
up, Miguel? I didn't
Look at them
realize.
shiny ass shoes with them crispy ass
Yo,
pants.
Alex.
Bro, nigga stunting.
Yo, Alex.
He
Alex
dripping
is-
to the door to the floor.
Yo, Miguel.
Yeah, he's dripping. Yo, Miguel,
Show
show
the
Alex fit. Show
Come on,
Alex
Miguel.
fit. Miguel, Alex is looking nice. I
Miguel, you
saw
gotta
him.
get
He's
the camera
started.
game working, Miguel. You got
He
this.
do. He doing the cast. He holding it down to the floor.
Check out the shoes. It's got to be the shoes. Let's see the red
Yeah, the
shoes.
shoes, the red shoes with the red
Yeah,
pants. He
nice.
dripping. He dripping.
You guys are comedy, dude.
Come on, Miggy. Come on, Miggy.
Dripping to the door to the floor.
Yo, you weren't
Heard?
kidding, Easy. His fucking background just flipped. He's like, he just upgraded. Look at the background
I
instantly.
told you that shit instantly
Right?
changed. I peeped it. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit fucked in my eyes.
Thank
That's
you
why I
for
realized.
showing the
Miguel, what are we
support.
doing? Don't step on the cracks or you'll break your back. What are we doing?
Mama back.
Come on, you
He's
do
doing the
camera
Miguelcito. Miguelcito. Miguelcito.
He's getting me dizzy right now.
That's
Yeah,
how
he's
Cash used to
usually
record.
tight.
Remember
Hold
Brooklyn?
up, Mick.
That was the Cash shit. That's how Cash used to record. I said, what the fuck?
You got this, Miggy.
What
Let's see
you
the
doing,
sh-
little
What are you
baby?
doing, Mick?
Little baby.
What you doing here?
Little
I
baby.
don't think he knows. He might not realize he's filming.
No, he knows he's on live.
I mean, he's usually tight with this shit, though.
He's on point like a Don. You know how he is.
Yo, Miggy,
Yo,
unmute.
I'll be back in a few. I gotta make a
Alright.
phone call. I'll be back in a few.
You gotta do those
I'll
signings.
see
Do your
ya.
signings. Signings.
Yo, that
Yeah.
was cool, Brooklyn. That was really cool.
Alright, thanks for
Yeah, man.
this.
I'll talk to you.
Oh,
in a
there
few.
they are. Let's see
Alright,
the
take
shoes.
care.
Let's see the shoes.
Later.
Look at them shits shining, baby.
Left, about left face. 9 o'clock. Look to the left. 9
Miguelito.
o'clock.
Turn to the left.
9 o'clock.
Other way, other way, other way.
What are you doing, Migs?
You want to see the red shoes?
Oh, Miguel started too with the army pants. Look at him with the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of shoes you got there? What, you got
He
Adidas?
look like he got Adidas. They look like Adidas. Yeah.
Yeah, the little black foam. Mickey,
He looking
unmute.
like-
What are you doing?
He looking like a threat, my peeps.
He's looking like a threat, my
Got the
peeps.
army pants on, my peeps. He's coming for war, my peeps.
I miss a real big baby. Where's the real big baby at? He's looking like a
Dude,
threat.
I still have
babes.
not heard him.
I know.
Man, listen, man. After the last time up here was his last showing, and that was it. That
We
was
had a
it. What
plan.
happened up here? What happened up here? He got embarrassed.
I
He's
don't know.
laying
what happened,
low.
But
Or
I
he
had a
chilling.
riot with
Or remember, his young ass probably just got cuffed up. Remember, he probably got thirsty. Probably got a shorty. Remember, he's
Oh
young.
shit, that would be nice. That would be nice for him.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Hey, he dripping. Yeah, see, I told y'all he dripping.
Yo, Miggy, unmute. Miggy, unmute. What?
Those pants is fire. I'll rock them shits.
Hell
What you
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
How
I
you
would
doing
too.
this morning, Miguel?
All the lesbians would
Oh
come
my
back
God.
in the day.
The world just turned upside down on me. I was bugging. What happened
I'm
to
glad I walked
reality?
away for a
He's got the
minute.
purse. Miguelito, what are you doing?
I gotta put my shoes up. I don't want one to catch
Now we got
shit
a little
in them.
Oh my bad.
There
I
we
took it
go.
to my friend right here.
There we
Sorry, I don't
go.
know.
You're getting us dizzy.
Mhm.
Now we good. I was gonna say you usually great. Okay, muting us up.
What was it? A
Yeah,
townhouse, right?
you used to be good, Miguel.
Miguel,
Man,
unmute, my
kittens
friend.
would keep this mom alive if I don't feed him.
This is great. This is great stuff right here.
Let's go.
You know, you heard?
Let's
Did
hear the
you hear
cat.
Eli 2 days ago talking to Apollo? You know, saying how he brainwashed him. It's like, nah, man. Miguel comes up, summer,
Brainwash him? I wish.
summer, and 420.
I wish I could brainwash people, man.
Miguel, you know, walking to school.
Oh, what's that shit? What's that shit say? I put a spell on you. Now you're mine.
We give him a place. Fucking, this is great.
And then Marcy do the witch laugh.
Marcy, you got the cackle, the witch cackle. The
Holy
witch laugh.
shit.
I love it. It's like a
Fucking
fun-
eyes.
I like the little fucking bag. Look at that shit. What's he got?
What is
there?
that, Betty Boo? Oh, I thought that was
Yeah,
Betty
what
Boo
is
for a second.
Like a
I see-
unicorn.
I
It's
see
like a
unicorn. Rainbow unicorns, my peeps.
Yeah, looking like a threat with the unicorn.
I'm getting better at energy work, and I'm really, really happy about it.
Now I'm awake, bro. Now I'm like awake. I'm gonna make a
Oh,
call.
he said looking like a threat with the unicorns.
Yeah,
Yo.
I think I'm gonna
Oh,
make a coffee. I'm gonna go make it
dude,
now.
what the fuck?
Yo, Athens, you killed me with that
The
one.
kittens.
No, because you
and
give me energy. Guys like you, Alex, and Brooklyn, and Marcy with the cackle.
things.
Seriously,
That's
bro.
right, baby.
Yo, you heard it though, right? I'm like, yo, I put a spell on you, and then she was like, I was like, perfect timing.
Like
Oh,
fucking,
shit.
like Hocus Pocus, Bette Midler. Yo, Rachel Demon, get your fucking British ass up here, bro. Get up here, baby.
Right?
Don't you want to hang, isn't it? Get up here.
What lame stays in the chat knowing he comes on the
Come
panel?
on, demon. Yo, get up here, isn't it?
What lame just stays in the chat knowing they can come on a
Boy,
panel?
that demon, get your ass up here.
It's noon 30 over where he is. So
And nobody's yelling. Nobody's yelling. So we just chilling. So you want to chill, you can chill. You want to yell? You can yell too.
Demons chatting with AJM. How you been, my man? Get up here, demon. Come on, what are you doing, isn't it?
And there ain't gonna be no more porn bomb because we got the upgrade now. So
Yeah.
try again, motherfuckers.
I like that. I like that, demon. Respect.
Wait,
Come chop it up with us.
Wait, that.
Come chop-
Wait, that. Let me go see because Miguel's making me dizzy, so I can't watch that.
I know. I can't either. I'm going to make a coffee, and when I come back, I hope demon's up here, isn't it?
Yo, I cannot watch that. I'm reading the chat.
I can't either. My head, honestly, I got a fucking like a headache in the side of my head.
I stopped watching videos like that. I need more still videos, more professional. Like that shit's dizzy. Nah, we all breathing, man. Listen, imagine if we had to pay for air. What the fuck happened? Everybody at? Miguelcito, get out the street, man. You 3 lines past the line, past the curve. I know exactly where you at, Miguelcito. I got family and friends out there. I'm not family, but good friends I call family. Yobi.
Where everybody went, this shit got quiet as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
What's
I'm
up?
trying
They
to
both
find the
went to go
lane,
get
this shit got
coffee.
quiet.
Somebody went to go pee. Somebody went to go get coffee.
All right,
My
got quiet.
headphones fell and turned back on and off. I gotta jump back in 1 sec. Copy.
It got quiet. I'm here.
Now Marcy. I thought Marcy was gonna end up talking to me, but she said she
I'm here,
got
bro.
kicked off.
I just popped in. I got the fucking Keurig cups with the new fucking coffee machine. It's got that instant shit. You just
Somebody
hit it,
in the back.
boom.
That's Marcy, most likely.
Nah, I don't know the name. I gotta look again.
Look at Miguel.
Click
Look at
off
this
overlay.
tree he's got here. Look, a tree.
What?
Nice
My
tree.
back.
That's nice viewing right
Right
there.
out of
Miguel.
all the trees over there, there's a purple tree. Yeah, that's
Good
a nice
camera
tree.
work, Miguel. That's nice. I mean it.
Hi, Chihuahuas.
Now you're gone. Now you're done. Money for 20 ended you. Now you're gone. What happened?
Athens, what up, my boy?
That's Demon. What up, Demon?
Hey, how you doing, isn't it?
I'm good, my brother. What's happening?
My bad, man.
Yeah, that's raging. We know who's raging.
So, what time is it in North London right now?
Damn, remove somebody. My bad. Gotta get my
Nighttime?
shit together. Hold up. I'm high. My
He's
bad.
like, in, out,
What's the
in,
demon?
out. My fault.
My bad, bro. I gotta get my head together.
It's all right, my brother. Blunt squad in the building. Holla.
Oh, that's that Dutch
Light it
man.
up and take a puff. Smoke it for me now.
That Dutchy.
Yeah.
Yo, Bruce
What's good,
Lee.
though?
Bruce Lee. What time is it over there right now?
Yeah. It's lunchtime, my brother. 12:30.
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
Yes, sir. How's everybody doing? Nice to see everyone.
Yo, it's nice of you to come up on the panel. You in North London right now?
Yes, I'm in North London. I live by the Arsenal Stadium. So, yes. Avenel Road.
Fuck yeah.
Avenel Road. That's my hood.
Dude, I want to go to a game there so bad, but I told you I'm going next year because Wrexham just made it to the championship league. Dude, we're in the second league now. If they can fucking get one more promotion, they're in the Premiership, bro.
Yeah,
Halo the bot. Hello, Halo. Hello, Halo. Hi, I'm Halo.
American owned soccer team, baby, in the championship.
Ryan Reynolds doing a good job there, man.
You're not
He's doing
kidding,
a
bro.
very-
3 years in a row with 3 straight promotions, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah,
They were in the
it's true.
division. Like, people in America don't get that. That's like the Yankees being in the Long Island Ducks. You know what I mean? Like minor.
Yeah, well, from when you have a Hollywood star as your owner, it does something to the confidence, you know?
Yep.
It makes you feel like you're all stars, you know? So he's
You know-
probably gone in their head. He's probably got in their heads like, don't
He did.
ever let anybody tell you you're not anything. You know, don't ever let them make you believe you can't achieve what you want to achieve, you know?
You're right. Did you watch
Tell
that?
him, lad. Tell him, lad. Tell him how you have to tell him, lad.
Yo, did you watch the new? Did you watch that new fucking Deadpool movie or no?
Yeah, I've got it.
And the guy that's on his team,
Yeah.
Paul Mullen, he makes a
Yeah.
cameo in that. He's like, yo, he asked me to be in his movie, his fucking best soccer player. That was sick. He's in the fucking
Mm.
I'm
Super
back. Where you
Superman,
at?
Paul
Back
Mullen.
home. How you feel?
Yo,
Hey, what
Ryan
up,
Reynolds.
Marcy?
What's up?
It's Raging Demon. What it do,
What's
baby?
up? How you
I'm
doing?
Marcy. Nice haircut.
I'm very well. I'm very well. How are you? I see you reverted back to the purple.
Hey, I got that. It's a little more hot pink in front, but see, like, depending on how I part my hair, like I can do
Yeah.
it on this side, and on this
Uh,
side, it's more blue, like the blue
mm-hmm.
and the turquoise.
Oh,
So
that
depending on
looks.
how I part my hair, that it'll look different, you know.
Oh,
So
that looks wicked though. That looks sick. Yeah, blue and purple and yeah.
Wicked Witch, baby. Wicked Witch.
it's got
Reminds me of the paintwork.
turquoise.
Reminds me of the paintwork I used to have on my one of my old cars. Like I had a Toyota. I had a
Right?
Toyota. Yeah, when I had a Toyota Supra.
Oh, nice, nice. Supers are
Yeah,
pretty dope.
so I had the chameleon paintwork on that.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's like candy paint.
yeah, that's what it was. Well, I call it chameleon.
Yeah. Cool.
Chameleon.
Yeah.
Fucking Dago Purple.
Oh
No,
wow.
because in different lights it looks different colors.
Yeah,
So
literally, like if you walk around the car, it'd be turning green, yellow, pink, purple,
That's that
orange,
midnight
all sorts
blue
of
shit.
colors. Like,
that's what we
Midnight
call
blue.
that. We call that the candy paint over here,
ah,
like we're in
all
the
right.
south anyway. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. All right, you guys call it candy paint. I'll remember that. I used to
That's
just
what
call it
Yeah.
chameleon.
spread the
I used
knowledge.
to call it.
That's the West Coast anyway.
Yeah.
California.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because every time I went to the mechanic, the garage, I used to be like, "Hey, give me the chameleon paintwork," and they knew straight away. Yeah,
That shit's
Yeah.
cool though. That shit's cool.
It's very cool.
You walk around it and that shit changes colors.
I always
yeah,
love that shit, man.
yeah. Even my dad even loved the car so much he used to borrow it to drive it around and show off to his friends. Like look at my son's car, yo.
Yo,
My
have you ever
husband's
been to a,
best man had a Supra.
Yeah.
have you ever been to a Hotspur Tottenham fucking Arsenal game? Have you ever been to one of them games?
Yes, we won the
Arnold
league.
didn't give a much about cars. He cared about boats.
Nah, I'm talking about
Ah.
soccer, baby. Football. You been to one of those derbies, North London derbies?
Brother, I used to go to Highbury all the time. I was there when we won the league title unbeaten.
Fuck. That's so
I saw
sick.
Henry. Yes, I saw Henry bow down and kiss the ground after the penalty. I was there.
Thierry Henry
Nice.
was fucking a beast. But you know that fucking the guy from Egypt, Mohammed, what's his name?
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, Salah is a beast, bro. Fast as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, he's something else, man.
Yo, you
He's
put him on the
something
wing, bro? Because I was a left back. I played left back my whole life, man. I used to mark the right wingers when they were fast and shit. Man, I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine marking a right winger. He's a beast, Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
And then, so did you watch the match with who's the fucking striker? Henry Kane, right? From Tottenham?
Harry Kane, yeah, Bayern Munich, he won the league title. I watched that. Oh, I saw him raise the trophy. I was all like, this motherfucker came from Spurs and win the trophy. Like, why didn't he just stay at Spurs? He should have stayed at Spurs, so I'd never see him win a
Bayern
title.
Munich. Fuck Germany. Fuck the Bundesliga. It's all about the
Yeah,
Premier
we hate Athens, you know me as an Arsenal supporter, I hate Spurs.
Yeah, fuck the Spurs, man. You know what the thing is? I'm just an American supporter, so I watch the fucking teams that got Americans on them. So, like, I like Chelsea because Pulisic was on fucking Chelsea, and then Stoke City had the fucking two backs on it. The other one was fucking what's the team that had the American coach that was in the Premiership? And then I think they got fucking relegated last year.
Bob Bradley.
No, not Bob Bradley. They had Jeff Cameron in the back, and they had Anthony Robinson playing left back, and then next to him was another American, and then they had an American coach, and I just can't think of his name. I wanted him
Hold
to.
on. Hold on. When did they get what? They got relegated from the Premier League.
Yeah, last year. I'm gonna look at his name.
Let me check.
I wanted him to be
It's
the
not
coach.
Southampton, is it?
What's his name?
Southampton.
No, not Southampton. I'm gonna look it up right now.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. Hold on, cuz.
Hold on, kid.
Sorry about. I've got a habit of saying cuz, you know, because I grew up with West Coast rap, so it just naturally, you know,
No
that
thing, baby.
Bradley.
Yeah.
Bradley most recently. Oh, Jesse Marsh.
hear you,
That's his
cuz.
fucking name. Jesse Marsh.
Yeah,
Coach,
well,
yes.
ain't no thing but a chicken wing, you know, small thing to a giant, cuz.
Yeah, it is. He coached Leeds. He coached Leeds United. That's what he
Oh,
coached.
yeah. My
Because
brother,
they
that's my
called it,
brother.
Yo, Leeds United States of America. That's what they were calling the team, bro. Now, you know what's fucked up though? Do you know what he's coaching now, Jesse Marsh? So I wanted him to become the American coach when they fired the fucking last one, and then they didn't hire him. And guess who hired him? Canada, bro. Because Canada's got a so Jesse Marsh got turned down from United
What's
States.
up, Tommy V? Tommy V.
Tommy V.
Canada in the World Cup, bro. 2026.
Make a big stream, money for Tony. Look at that button over here, you know.
Tommy V in the building.
Yeah, mute up. Take the show, Miguel. The show's yours, Bray. The show's yours. I'm gonna mute.
All right, Kempa. Hold on. Hold on.
He's gonna go like spurg out on some fucking Arsenal shit.
IRL in the hood.
Yeah. What we got there, Miguel? What do we got? The little school bus?
I literally used to park on that grate right there.
Oh, this yeah, Brooklyn.
It ain't gonna.
Building.
It ain't no hood without crackheads. Where the crackheads at?
Where they at, Miguel? Where they at?
My homeboy broke his leg, and I used to drop him off at his job every day.
Yeah, they're like rats. Demon, they're like rats. They scurry when you put the lights on. Crackheads.
Let's go out and find Captain Crack Sparrow.
Oh my god. Notorious when fucking what was that?
That's when I had a Toyota big butt. I forgot what that shit. Yeah, that shit. Man, listen.
You remember that night you all went out and you were all night, you, Brooklyn, and Kaz? Oh my god. That was like a timeless fucking video.
I don't feel that better, man. People always come early. I miss them because you could be working same bus all day, you know? I want slow.
Yo, Demon.
Yeah.
In 2026, I promise you, I'll be on a panel and I'm gonna be at Giant Stadium in New Jersey.
All right, from where Miguel's at, right? From exactly where Miguel's at. Right? If Miguel does if Miguel turns backward, a block or two, the delis is there, the stores is there. I know exactly where he's at.
Again. I don't want to go, but I want to. I went to have bus. I think I bus. Oh, yeah, that's real.
Halo the bot in the chat. What's up, Halo?
You're gonna see me, Demon. 2026. I'm gonna be at Giant Stadium filming a World Cup match. And you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
I've been to two World Cup.
You know. Sunday service church, you know, I always go to California service. You know what? No.
Nice, Miguel. Nice.
That's
camera.
a nice.
Yeah, Sunday church day.
Miguel, watch the camera. Focus.
You
nice
heard?
and straight. Nah, he's good. He's good. You got him, Miguel. Look at there he goes. You see him running? You see him running over there? Demon, I think we found one.
We found one.
Like
Janine from Ghostbusters. Yeah, remember Janine from Ghostbusters? We got one.
Ghostbusters. We got one. Good job, Miguel.
Monkey back there taking a shit.
I don't know. This fucker bus always doing that, coming late. I hate this stuff.
They coming late, right? They coming late. He's getting pissed.
You ain't the smartest man in the world, but from here it look like you taking this shit. Exactly. Get the hell out of my front yard, man.
Smokey back here taking his shit. I won't tell nobody else.
Did it? Smokey back here taking his shit. Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. La 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 la. I love that film. I love it. I love that movie.
Yeah, that movie was so funny.
Are you universe is gonna rain
Yeah,
again?
my bad. School. I was trying to drop the screen you pulled up. My bad.
Yeah.
Who's
But I
up,
got
baby?
one question. I got one question to ask y'all.
What's up?
What's that?
How the hell you get fired on your
On
day
your day
off?
off. Why are you stealing boxes on your day off? What you trying to build a clubhouse?
Nah, but part two. Who your cousin, David? Who your cousin?
And then, why y'all ain't do nothing when she was keying out my car or standing there hugging and shit? Day was hilarious next Friday. That had me crying when he said that. And he's trying to put his pants on and his shirt and he can't get his clothes on without being
You got
angry.
knocked the fuck out. Smokey.
Yeah, that fucking Friday was so funny.
Debo coming down the street. Who? Debo.
Yo, Debo. I got, yo, you trying to,
Tuck
what
your
you trying to
jeans, tuck
do,
your
fool me?
jeans.
I got 20, 40, 60. He turns the money over. 80, 100, 120.
Nah, nigga, that's $100. Don't even try to play me, Smokey.
I love that shit when he turns it over. You got knocked the fuck out.
120, 140, 100. Nah, nigga, that's $100. Don't even try to play me. Don't even try to play me.
I like the fucking Chris Tucker in Fifth Element. You ever see him in the Fifth Element when he plays that motherfucker with the haircut, Ruby Rod?
Yeah, I've got Fifth Element. I love that movie.
What is it? What is it? Kobe? Come on, my man. Come on, my man.
Ruby Rod. That shit's good.
What about him and Jackie Brown? And he's like, yeah, get in the trunk. They're like, nah,
that
you
shit
get in the
was
trunk.
classic. And they didn't think that was gonna work, the two of them, Tucker and fucking Jackie Chan, and he came over like and he did the action shit to the buddy cop thing, and that fucking shit.
Uh-huh.
I gotta watch that shit. I haven't watched that in a while.
And then he turned into a born again fucking retard or whatever.
You could just fucking smoke and, yo, I used to
Sorry.
smoke and watch
Sorry,
those
I
movies.
said the R word.
My ass off.
Allegedly, we're not supposed to say that.
Have you guys ever seen
You know, people get offended, but at least you say you apologize, so.
Yeah, true.
Chris Tucker.
I can't help it, man. I'm a kid of the '90s. Like I was born in '82. So,
Yeah. So
like,
we used to saying that word, like you fucking,
Yeah.
But like I understand if the person he got common sense, you call him a fucking retard. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Call him
Now you can say it. It's okay because they changed it, so it's not politically correct anymore. It's all right to say it. It's like saying someone's a lunatic. They changed it to intellectually disabled. Everybody's truth now.
It's like unhoused.
It's a mental problem.
20 years, Marcy. People
What's
think
a mental problem for you? Oh, he's on the bus. He's on the bus. Yeah, dude.
Do you know what, guys, though? You know what's really upsetting me is how sensitive this new age era is. Like, back in the 90s, anything went. No group was spared. It didn't matter whether they was gay, straight, lesbian, whatever
I
it
still
was.
use gay. I use gay like I do retarded. Like, oh, that's gay. Like, whatever. Like,
No, but
like,
you know, like South Park.
not
You know,
wanting to like pay you for shit. You're like, you're such a Jew. Like, will you say that?
Don't bully me. Don't bully me, demon. Don't bully me. I was like, yo.
Well, I'm sorry, you sensitive snowflake. When you grow some more pubes, when you grow some more pubes
Who
on
you
your
calling
nose,
a fucking sensitive snowflake, you fucking fairy?
Oh, I am offended. Oh, mama. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, show me on the doll where the words hurt you.
Fucking joke. What a joke.
Go cry me a river like Justin Timberlake. Stop playing.
Hey, I bet you any money. Hey, let me say this. I bet you $1 million Vinny, Nikki, and Tommy will beat the fuck out of a Kyle, Flynn, and Taylor.
Put your fucking fists up and defend yourself, right? Stop fucking bitching.
Exactly.
Seriously,
all these soft sounding, you know, beta male names like Kyle meet Flynn, Flynn meet Taylor, Taylor meet Tyler, Tyler
Gavin,
meet.
Man,
Gavin.
I was in boy for a boy in school. His name was Stacy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Kerry,
Oh yeah, that was
Kelly.
Kerry. I know
We
now
went.
Kerry.
that's
There were
right.
some Kellys. There were Kellys.
Yeah, let me
Kerry,
tell you something. One of my friend's older brother's name was Stacy, and I got beaten up because I laughed about it.
No, Demon. But in
That's
England, Ashley is a common boy's name, right? There's no.
Yeah. One of my best friends' name is Ashley, and he does martial arts. We don't
Yeah,
laugh at him.
Ashley Cole. What about Ashley Cole? He's a
Right.
fucking brilliant
Yeah,
soccer player.
yeah.
But in America, you will never find an Ashley, a guy.
Yo,
named
Miguel,
Ashley.
is that a sign that represents your project, but it's so old and beaten down? Yes,
Oh,
it
I
is.
know.
Wow.
It is.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Wait, hold the house away.
That's been
Fella.
around
That
since.
shit was made in the 1980s.
Nah, man, that was
Yeah,
there since Jesus was born.
I think they're gonna make a new one. Make a new sign, anything. I don't know.
You know what's so cool is that like over in the UK, like you guys have so much more like deep, crazy history. I'm really into the paranormal shit too. So you know, like
Oh,
it's cool how many places are around there.
oh, Marty. Well, let me tell you something. One day you have to go to Stonehenge at night and smoke weed there. The energies at night around that place. Woo wee.
Yeah, can you feel it?
Yeah,
That'd be fucking cool.
because
Yeah.
my friends took me there one time. Yeah, and it was just freaky
Man,
around
go
that
hug a
place.
tree. Go hug a tree.
That's
Go hug a tree.
amazing. Go hug a tree.
Nah, I ain't
But
no tree hugger, cuz I don't deal with that
the
shit, cuz.
dude, that energy. I've been like really focusing on
Yo,
like
Demon.
doing
The
energy
closest I got to
work and
Stonehenge
like
is the
oh.
Amityville Horror House. All right, that's the closest. The
Yeah, I've
Amityville
seen
Horror House. That's it.
the people over there. Like on YouTube, I really like Proving Demons. Andrew, I've been a supporter of his for years. He's funny.
Mm,
You know, I like the Ouija brothers. Those guys are
mm,
really cool too.
mm,
Do you know of
Bro,
any like
London
other
is a
UK
fucking
people?
Roman
I'm trying
city.
to think, but my mind is blank because I hit this vape pen. I'm like,
Yeah,
Besides that,
Marcy,
besides
just
KSI,
think
KSI with
about
the
that,
big ass
Marcy.
forehead
I'll throw up the fucking
and his whole group.
who?
Yo, Raging. What was the name of London during the Roman times? The Roman city. You know how they changed the name, like Londonian to London. Like what was the name?
Londinium, yeah, Londinium.
Yeah, Londinium. So can you see the old
Huh.
city, like original London, like in the middle, like the Roman parts? Do they have like
The
history
original
shit?
Londinium. Londinium. You gotta say it like that. You can't say
Yeah,
London.
they
You gotta
have.
say Londinium.
Didn't they build on top of it? Like
Yeah,
everything's
Yeah,
like
that
well,
underneath.
all
Yeah.
the
yeah, well,
cities,
there's.
all the cities.
I can't get word in.
There's a great show you can watch. It's called The
Sorry.
Last Kingdom, Marcy. It's called The Last
It's all
Kingdom.
good.
Bernard Colwell wrote the books, and it's on Netflix.
Me and
And it's
Athens are really bad about that.
Yeah, there's
yo,
certain
wait,
areas. There's
when
certain
they
areas like in Britain. There's certain areas in Britain that are preserved literally for that reason as well,
yeah,
like historical landmarks of like
Yeah.
those times, and they preserve them, like the
Wessex.
pathways, the roads,
How about
and stuff
Wessex?
like that.
Wessex was the
Crazy.
last kingdom, man. That was the last one that the Danes fucking tried to. They just tried to
Mm.
fucking sack and rape everybody, and the fucking Brits held on. The fucking Anglo Saxons.
Like even in Leicester, like the county of Leicester, they've preserved those areas as well, like from the countryside to like the pathways, the
That's where I
routes.
want to go. I want to watch a Leicester City game. The fucking Jamie Vardy, he's leaving the team, and he might go to fucking the Ryan Reynolds team. He might come to fucking Wrexham.
Yeah. I thought he'd go to the MLS because that's where
Well,
majority of the strikers go to, you know?
Yo, so I'm so funny you said that. Do you think he's not? Do you think he's good enough to play in the Premiership, or do you think he's too old now?
Who, Vardy?
Yeah, Jamie Vardy.
Yeah, he's lost a bit. Yeah, he has lost a bit of pace because he's over 30 now. So,
but I think he can play for a championship team, or he can come to the MLS and be a star. Because
no doubt in championship he'll be still banging 30, 35 goals.
The
easily.
MLS is like League One. Like MLS is worst. It's like junior varsity. I
Mm,
can't follow American soccer, the league. I follow the national team, but
mm,
every year I try to follow league club soccer here in America. I can't do
mm.
it. It's so bad. It's just long ball. We look like we're damaged, like mentally retarded. Oh, it is.
Well, you know, people did vote Trump in, so I think we are like kind of mentally retarded. Yeah.
Robin Williams does the best impersonation. Give it to the Americans. They are damaged people. They will when the Brazilians play, they do it nice and sexy. Bang, 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 bang.
Nah.
Like the Brazilians.
Hey, Athens, have you heard? Do you guys know Remy?
Remy?
Yeah, Remy. He does the greatest Donald Trump impression I've ever seen anyone do on YouTube. I swear
Oh,
to you.
really?
Yeah, he's my friend. Next time I see him, I'll bring him over and I'll tell him to do the Donald Trump
Does he
impression.
do shit on YouTube? Does he have a channel? Can I look it up or no?
Yeah, Ramil. Just type in Ramil, Remiel. It should take you to his channel. He's a white guy. He's got glasses and a beard. So
Ramil,
You know what's funny is so many people, like even just like random people, have gotten good at doing the Donald Trump impression just because,
yeah,
you know, just because all the fucking crazy shit he says. Like it's like, oh my
man.
god,
He's out of his mind. He's out of his mind.
everybody's doing impersonations.
Listen, Joe Biden was out of his mind too. He still thought he was the senator of fucking Delaware when he was doing
Oh, dude, yeah, definitely.
He's out of his mind.
But I would have rather had fucking
in
Sleepy
Delaware,
Joe
I mean,
than Donald
United
Trump
States.
any day. Any
He thought he
day.
was the senator still. He was there 40 years.
Hold on. Shout out to my boy Ramil. Remy, wherever you are, I love you, my brother. Catch up with you
channel
soon.
right now. I can't find it.
All right, don't worry, I'll find it. I'll try and find it for you, all right? And I'll send it to you.
Ramil Trump impression. I like that shit.
It is amazing. It is beyond amazing. You close your eyes, it's like he's in front. He's there. He's there. That's how good he is.
You know what? It might not hit the algorithm because you're looking over here. You know,
Yo, Marcy,
like in the
how
US.
much do you love the Bruised Lee? That's the fucking great name.
Isn't that
Nah, the
funny?
Chinese
He
guy,
came up
the
with that.
Chinese
No,
guy
it's not
from ISP show.
What's up, True Sound?
Yo, what's up, Truth? Truth Zone turned me on to fucking Q Butters panel.
What's good? What's good? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what up, Truth? Truth
Give me a
Zone.
second.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Easy.
I gotta whip my camera.
You ever fuck around on that panel? That Pan-African panel?
I've never been to the Pan African.
Oh man, Truth Zone's
No.
like, if you go over there, just make sure you're gonna fucking buckle in. And I went over there. I'm like, yo, I'm white. Am I allowed on this panel? They're like, who do you know? I said, Truth Zone. They're like, all right, you can come up.
He was the passcode.
Yeah, Truth Zone gave me a fucking. Truth Zone got me in there.
He's like, I'm with Truth.
Yeah, because they get serious over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, Truth Zone's cool.
the Panosphere, right? My hair doesn't want to
York
part
City.
this way because I
Maybe New
parted
York
it the other
City.
way yesterday. But...
The courthouse for Diddy trial. Thanks, Barbara. I got that in the other fucking device.
Yeah, David, New York.
Yeah, his
Two
shit.
stones.
When
All
you
that
watch
out.
David shit, it shows you how crazy New York is right now. You got protesters on both sides, Palestinians, the fucking Hebrews,
Free
and then you
Palestine.
got Diddy in the fucking courthouse. It's just people everywhere mad at each other. Everywhere you look, they're mad at each other.
It's because they're trying to like split people's. It's a diversion, you know.
You
Like they
think?
don't
Divide and
Yeah.
conquer. What up, Truth?
right?
We tried to say what's up. What happened, man? Unmute.
Damn, Athens. Fucking 2 snaps on that one. Jesus.
I want to look at David's shit really quick and see what's going on. He's right outside.
Crash out easy.
Hey, Athens, did you watch the Conor Ben versus Chris Eubank Jr. fight?
No, you know what is something I meant to watch that, but I was fucking working, honestly. And
All right, let me send you the link to the full fight. Hold
thank
on.
you. I really appreciate that because I need fucking real big baby because he made me so much money, bro. He was a genius when it came to betting on the fights, man. I need
All right, give
Yeah. That's
give
what
me a
Truth was
second.
saying
Hold
too.
on. It might kick me out because I'm gonna go onto YouTube to get the fight, and then I can link the fight in the back chat.
Please do that, and then I'll
right.
watch it. I'd love to
I'll be
watch
back.
that.
I'll be back in exactly 1 minute because I've got it in my
Only
live
those who weak
playlist.
sunners get kicked out, man. Listen, I was just on YouTube and I didn't get kicked out. That whole time he being quiet. You weak ass service lad. Step it up, nigga.
Hell yeah. Where's Money at? Money went to sleep.
Yes, sir. All right, I'll be back.
He's charging his phone.
I know, I'm just kidding. I love Money.
Yeah. He said he had
What's
to charge
good?
it.
Hey, what's up, Money 420, bro? What's up,
Yo,
Marcy?
money.
School address.
Yo, Truth Zone, you like the
Good
background?
morning.
Look at the background. You like the
Truth is
background?
in the zone.
Yeah, it's cool,
The
man.
truth is in the zone. You heard? Get it? He said wherever he go, he gonna drop the truth in that zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Truth Zone, you been over to Cuba this panel lately or what? What's up?
Yeah, I went over there. No, I ain't been over there
Prepping
like
you
that
up.
for real.
Yeah,
They've been real serious over there for the past 2 weeks. They've been
very
extra.
serious.
They've been extra black
What
over there.
panel? What panel? What panel we talking about?
Yo, I would love to see Easy try to fuck around over there. It's
Yeah,
called
they've been extra black over there, so I've been staying away.
Extra black.
Extra black. I'm talking about it's ultra Black History Month over there. When they get like that, man, I stay the fuck away.
And I got on that shit Easy, and I got in there because the truth.
Man, listen, I hit them
Is there something
with
darker than Ribbon?
I'll be like Ghost and I'll argue with them. Human race, motherfucker. We still human race, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Human race, motherfucker. They'll be mad at me.
I'm white. They said, who do you know? I said,
Human race, nigga. Human race,
Oh
nigga.
yeah, man. Look, man. They bliggity black. I'm talking. They got a black. They wear the sheikies. They got a black kufi on.
The only reason, did you ever see that movie?
Listen. Y'all seen that one movie CB4? I'm bliggity black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. That's them niggas over there.
I'm blacker than black and I'm black, y'all.
That's them niggas over there.
Yeah.
When they get like that over there, bro, I stay away, man. I think, man, oh hell no. I'm black, y'all.
No, but did you ever saw the theory? Athens, back up if you know this one. You ever saw the theories about like the layer, how like the land of the mass of the sun, where the sun hits the most, is why the reason you black for being from down low, but then the genetics. But then I say genetics because you know,
is this easy?
black on black make a black baby in the north in the winter.
Hey, Easy.
Yeah, that's easy.
I was gonna roast the shit out you last night, but Summer saved you, man, from me. She's like, "No,
Why?
we ain't joking tonight, man." Because I seen that video. You went to Alex. I was gonna roast Alex's ass too. I was like, man, that's like a window. I said a window unit and bars on a window in an apartment. That's diabolical, man.
I do remember you came up and then you left. She was like, "You don't gotta leave," and you're like, "I'm out of here. I'll see you later."
Yeah, I came. I'm like, man, I'm out of here. I would have hit your ass.
I got yelled at too. I got yelled at for roasting
What were you
Ghost.
gonna say, Truth?
I would have hit your ass with 100 snowballs. You'd have seen your ass outside of my apartment. I was like, man, I don't even want to fight this nigga, man. Let's have a snowball fight. I would hit your ass with 1,000 snowballs. You look like a roach. You look like a roach with braids. I was gonna roast you, man.
Shut the fuck up.
I love my hair. Long hair, don't care. Flick it, baby. Flick it.
My brother, he's got gorgeous curls.
You Puerto Rican, bro?
Puerto Rican down to the man. Listen to the thin blood. Man. I was born on. My father always tell me. They say you was made on the island, born in America. So fuck, man, you bust that nut when I was in Puerto Rico. Literally chilling.
Yeah, that shit was fun. I was watching that shit. I was just laughing like, man, he actually pulled up to that nigga hood, man. It's like he on some T.I., he on some Cassidy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was influenced. Let me say this: I was influenced by the wrong people, and I see why it all led to me not being able to do what I had to do. So I will not be doing that no more.
Can I say something?
You did all that for bro. You did all that for bro. You did all that for you. They put a battery in your back for a pack of cools. They say, hey man, go over there.
That's what you was trying to say. You said you did all that for a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah,
I got like a good $100 of donations. Man, other people donated to me after that.
Check the back chat. The full fight is there.
Lupe.
Man, I was seeing your ass outside. I would have had 100 snowballs waiting on your ass. I would have threw 100 snowballs at your ass, at your head, man.
Did you
I
see it,
would have grabbed
Raging?
that snow from
Did you see it
outside.
last
I would
night?
have went back in my house, and I
Yesterday.
would have been
Yeah,
launching
you
them
either.
with ice cubes in them. Ice cubes
Yeah,
from the fridge in
man.
them,
So
nigga.
it's like,
I would have been launching. You
That's
ain't got
right.
whack. Oh, the fuck that shit hurted.
it's all for
I remember
entertainment though,
when you
right? It
came in,
wasn't like
Raging.
wasn't it for entertainment? It's all entertainment, bro.
Yeah. Nah,
Well,
I was joking with him, but the other person was dead serious talking about bringing a gun. I'm like, nigga, I don't own a gun. I'm a felon, nigga. Like,
Right.
I don't like
Yeah, you
guns. I
getting
don't like
locked up
guns.
in New York, man. Don't they send you to the island? I heard the island ain't no joke, bro.
The island ain't no joke, nigga. I've been there multiple times. Why you think I am the way I am?
yeah. You spent
Do
some
the blacks
time.
and the Puerto Ricans get along up there on the island, bro?
It all depends on who you fucking with. You know how, man, that's different, bro.
What are you talking about, Rikers? You said Island?
The Rikers Island, whatever
Rikers
it's
I didn't know
called.
if
Island.
you
I
were
ain't,
talking
I
about
Rikers
ain't
Long
Island.
Island or Rikers. I wanted to make sure.
Rikers Island. My bad, bro.
Rikers Island. You talking about bids. You talking about
Yeah.
grown man thing over here. You talking about grown
I
man
heard it. I
thing.
heard that. I just want to make sure what I'm listening to.
Yeah, the island is the only thing who you fucking with. Like, I fuck with everybody. Ain't nobody was like, they already know, nigga. Caught the name Pop Off with trying to play chess, nigga. For real. And that was my name in jail, Pop Off.
Really?
Everybody, Pop Off was
Why
good,
did
Pop
that
Off.
not surprise me, Brother Face?
Yo,
Why
Pop
did that
Off was
not
good, Pop
surprise
Off.
me?
That was my true name in jail. They was calling me Pop Off.
Pop off and pop out, baby.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You probably was wilding back in the day, bro. I remember my old boss's daughter was from New York City, and she came down with her husband. She was choosing, man. She was all on me, bro. I was like, God damn, it's like this how these New York chicks are, man. Shit, she didn't want to leave. She wanted to stay here with me.
They try to cuff you up real quick.
Yeah,
They
she was like,
always need a place.
she
Remember, listen, the New York bitch, a New York chick will always need a place to stay. They will try to cuff you up in a heartbeat.
I'm a
Check
country
that
nigga. Though. I'm
check.
like, man, I'm a country nigga. She was tired of her husband. Like, I want to stay here with this nigga.
You gotta jump in.
I'm tired of my husband trying to stay here. You heard yourself? I told you. Hey,
You
looking
gotta
for a
jump
place.
in, Bruce Lee. You gotta jump in, Raging. You gotta just jump in.
Jump in. We know. We playing double dutch over here with that video. The Raging. It's
We
okay. It's
playing
there.
All right,
double
my
It's
bad, my
there.
bad. Y'all like to play the video? I'm gonna mute up. My bad, y'all.
No. It's there. It's there. It can wait. It can wait. We got owners
We
for
play
that.
double
Nigga ready to
dutch.
put it up. Yeah. We see. But
Nah, I just figured I
why
pull
I
it. I
love
wanted to
that
tell y'all
one.
that last night, but you know, someone she got on me. She's like, "Truth, on we ain't on that." Now, y'all know, you know how someone
I knew you
someone's
was. I knew
bipolar.
you was. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I knew your ass
I
was coming
got
in there. I was like,
I got in
look
trouble
at Truth. I
saying
was
I was
watching. I'm like,
doxing
look,
somebody.
fucking
I never told
motherfucker talking
anyone.
about packing cigarettes. This motherfucker he got
Yeah,
jokes already.
yeah, I already had jokes, bro. Like he did all this for a square, for a loose.
Mm.
That's ain't no
I
way
ended
to
up
put it
spending
back.
that. I ended up spending all that shit on beer, weed, and
Dude,
cigarettes anyway.
it was a new character unlock, Inspector Easy, right?
That shit
But
wasn't.
yeah, I'm good.
That shit didn't look serious to me though. That shit was just like it looked like a damn a comedy skit. I'm
The
like, man, this
only
shit's funny.
the only reason
It
he took
was
it serious, Alex. Why do you think Alex takes it so serious? Because that was really his department, and and that's why he's always coming at me and was going hard because that was really his spot. So
Yeah, I understand, bro. I can get it. I can
yeah.
see the seriousness in it, but then again, at least y'all can have
dude, it was
decorum.
diabolical.
No harm was done. But other than talking shit, no harm was really done. But
Right.
Yeah.
the point of yesterday's video was that nigga allowed it, and that nigga motivated me to do it,
Yeah.
and
Eli said Eli was
and,
all
and,
about it,
and
and he
So
told
what's
you to
let
bring
me
a fucking
I
gun.
I
Like,
don't
what
want to
the
bring this
fuck?
back up. So what was it a situation between you and Eli?
what happened was the first video we talking about. Alex was showing guns. Like, yo, come at me, nigga, I'm gonna fucking shoot your ass. I said, you gonna shoot me? All right, nigga. We already know where you live because he was getting close on the street. So he tried to threaten us, like scaring us
So
away.
how did y'all know where he lived at? How did you know that? You don't want me asking.
Now that is a whole
Okay.
nother
That
story.
how I knew how that was. He motivated the problem between Brooklyn and Cass and shit like that. He told GGA to bring us over there. He convinced Cass to go over there. He wrote GGA. GGA convinced Cass. We ended up going over there.
And that's when they made the Brooklyn audit. We're looking for you type of video, like
Yeah, that's when we
go
went to
live.
Brooklyn. We was in Brooklyn, and we was
Is
like,
that
"Yo,
even
go
on
live
there?
again."
Is that on there still, or no? Did he pull that
That was
video?
Cass's. That was Cass's page. That was Cass's page. I don't know what. That's
So
it.
all y'all had
not that,
contention
but
with one another. You, Brooklyn, Eli, and Alex.
well, that afternoon, afterward, they went to Eli's,
Afterwards,
and yeah,
Eli
that
called us
video
while we were still live.
for
Because
podcast.
and he was like, "Yo, come to my crib. We're gonna do a podcast about that shit right now. Yo, drama's fucking numbers and whatever." And we did a podcast. Went over there with his crib, and that's how I got his address.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I see. I get it.
Yeah,
now.
they used to be homies, and then Eli took it to like a weird fucking like competition type of shit, you know?
Uh-huh.
So like,
He
and
made
that's
it to
what
New York competition instead of
the
New
cult
York
of
team. He made it
personality
to a New
began.
York competition.
Yeah, instead of everybody like supporting each other, he took it to a place it shouldn't have ever gone. In my opinion, I thought that was weak-minded of him. Like they could have,
He's a master.
he could
He's a
have
master
had,
puppeteer, bro. You ever heard of a
he
master
could have.
puppeteer? He's the man with the strings in the back.
But you know what? He's not like the Wizard of Oz because he could not figure out how to fucking make it work for him. He blocked his blessings. That channel would have grown so much more if he wouldn't have fucking blocked everybody and banned everybody and stopped everybody from chatting. And you know,
So
now
you
they
saying
got the
Eli?
same
So you're saying
four fucking
he stunted his own growth? Like I'm saying, like
exactly.
I'm saying, I'm asking easy. Was there a situation between you and Eli where y'all had a like physical confrontation?
Like
As
argument or
his
something?
lawyer, I
Like
can't say.
Hey, Mark,
the
let him
farthest we had
I
an
better
argument.
not answer
answer
No,
the
questions.
question.
What do you mean
That's alright.
physical fighting, or just like physical altercation online? Which what do you refer to?
Like in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta shake it, my nigga. What the fuck you talking about? That's why everybody hates me.
Yeah, that's that Puerto Rican shit, bro. That's that Dominican, that wild Dominican Puerto Rican shit y'all got going on, bro. I get it,
Yeah,
man.
he's Dominican and he's
Yeah, man. Yeah,
there
that's
you
the
go.
Dominican Puerto Rican shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers be thinking
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican, bro. Like, nah, I'm fully black. I ain't Puerto Rican, man. Nah.
That's why I put today's name as Crash Out Easy.
They're easy. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, that's the New York niggas, man. Y'all some wild niggas, man.
Well, that's why they had to like
I'll tell you, listen.
do the thing last night.
There's a point in every New Yorker, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been seen it many a times. When a motherfucker says I don't give a fuck, and he tweets out and he's ready to wild out, just fall back.
That's that lock shit. Wild out.
That's funny,
Yeah, New York niggas is something. Y'all different, man.
right?
Telling you, once that I don't give a fuck comes in a New Yorker, once I hear a New Yorker be like, I don't give a fuck, I'm starting to move back. I already know what I'm about. He about to get touched, he about to get beat up, or he about to get shot. I'm moving back.
Man, easy. You should go over there to Q Butters panel. Then he from Brooklyn.
No, he not. He from Bronx, nigga. I know exactly where he at, nigga. I used to be on his block.
You bought a smart man.
He's like cool though. He cool.
He said he's from Brooklyn. He told me he was from Brooklyn.
He's smart as fuck.
Well, Q Butter, he intelligent. He highly intelligent, bro.
Well, I don't know exactly his nationality of New York birth rights, but I know he's from. He's in the Bronx. So you know,
the school's in the Bronx.
Devastating. That guy. That's the one that's tough.
Who devastating for you? That nigga mean as a junkyard dog, man.
He wants a white people to be racist.
Cuba in the Bronx is a real motherfucker.
Huh?
Cuba in the Bronx is a real motherfucker.
You said Cuba the real? I heard he put in some work, man.
He's cool.
Cuba real motherfucker.
At least he's doing his due diligence. He started up a school, and he's using his resources, you know, to do good things for his community, bro. So I done donated money to that school, man, because I respect shit like that.
That's awesome, yeah.
I respect. I only donate to people I see that use the money. If I see you actually use the money for profit or something, I'll donate to you. And I don't want no clout. I don't want no acknowledgement. Every time I donate, I feel like, do not mention my name. Thank you.
Easy's a good dude. He's a real fucking good
That's
dude.
tough to do. It's tough to do. That's doing the right thing when nobody's looking. You know, that's true. Like,
right.
There's a word for that. Doing the right thing when nobody's looking. In something.
And you know, people sometimes they donate on YouTube instead of Cash App, even though the person gets more money, just because they want people to see their name on the screen, with they can write the.
If I can't Cash App them, that's when I send it to Marcy, and I be like, Marcy,
Yep.
PayPal them on
Yes.
behalf of my name.
The Cash App, then it doesn't say their name on the screen, and then they have to say it. Oh, I just donated to you. Like, nah, like try donating it Cash App and not saying anything, so nobody
Right.
knows that you did it, and see how hard that is. You
Right.
know?
That's
What
like that's like
what
that's
he'll
like seeing
do
a
is he'll
homeless
send
man.
it
That's
to
like
me
seeing a
on
homeless
PayPal,
man. That's
and
like
then I'll
seeing a
set it
homeless
up.
man and cutting the camera on just so everybody can see it, just so you can have that validation. So that's what I'm saying. Me and someone was having a conversation about like doing community work on a Bronzeberry panel, and I said doing community work doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a poster child for your community and like be on the news. I said you can go hold I said you can hold the
Respecting
door
someone.
before. I said you can hold the door before an old woman, and that's community work.
Fuck yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone does that shit. She doesn't tell
How
people.
about elderly? How about elderly? How about elderly? Literally, see, how about elderly? Yeah, all right, you help. I'll help you, man.
Mhm.
Come on.
Right. I was in
I do it
like
all the time.
if you in the
You
store,
know, I respect my elders.
Did
right,
you
if you're in a
watch
store with a bunch of
Because
kids and they don't have the money to buy anything, shit, like, hey, I got you. I've done that before. Like, man, I got it. Get anything you want. It's like for real.
Oh, I
OG.
did one of my last lives before the problem. I was walking down. I was still in New York at the time. I was walking down Castle Hill, and some kid was like, "Yo, you got a couple bucks?" And I'm like, "What you want? You want smoke or you want to eat?" "Oh, I want to eat." "All right, let's go in the store. Order your food."
in South Central
For
LA?
sure,
They
bro.
scared. They scared to help. You ever see Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice? I love that. Yo, lady, that's a nice walker. Let me get that shit. He steals the lady's walker.
it's not like
He
that though.
starts
It's
walking
not
away
like
with the
that.
walker. That's a nice walker. Just give me that shit.
Ain't like
Yeah,
that.
shout
It's
out to the
stupid.
gangster grandmama.
Oh, I love that shit. I love it. Fucking Wayne's brothers.
People
That's
run
my
their
grand.
mouths more than anything a lot in LA, I think,
That's my
in my
grandmama right
opinion.
there, man. You still punch like a bitch.
You still hit like a bitch. Oh, I forgot about that one. That's the best line. You still hit like a bitch. You can smell the sex in the air. That shit's so funny.
Come on, motherfucker.
You still hit like a bitch. I forgot about that shit. Oh, man. How about when they walk into the room, it goes ding dong, and he walks in to fucking.
Niggas.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it because I'm a white boy, but thank you.
Yeah, Low Dog is me, man.
Hey, who said who?
Low
Hey,
Dog.
school athletes, man. You got to go, man. You black now. You got to go with Cuba panel and say nigga, man, one time, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
don't say it, cuz.
I feel
Say
weird
it. I'll
even
give you
coming
the
out of
N-word
my mouth.
pass, homie.
It's such a fucking
Man,
strong
you
word.
man, you shit. Them niggas will delete your ass into the abyss. You won't even. Oh man.
If I drop the N bomb over there, devastating would be like, "Yeah." You know, he'd be waiting for it. He wanted me to be racist so bad. He was so mad at me that I wasn't racist. He was trying anyway.
Bro, they don't like no white people at all over there, bro.
I
They
know.
don't like Spaniards. They don't even like Puerto Rico. They don't. Them niggas are so pro black.
Brother,
It
you want to hear something funny?
It was a matter of fact. It was a Mexican over there, bro. They hated that nigga. I was like, God damn, these niggas extra pro black.
Devastating was so bad that the old black guy and the woman were getting along with me. Q Butter stepped away for a second, and it was me and 3 others. And the old black guy was really nice. And he was asking me about my family and how redlining affected it. And my grandfather was good friends, and he broke the cycle. And Devastating wasn't saying a word. You could hear him I could feel the steam in between his ears. Just, motherfuckers up here getting along with my black brothers. What the fuck?
All right, check this then. I was on a panel of my homegirls, right? And they was all arguing with each other. And out of nowhere, I just come out with, man, y'all a bunch of stupid ass neighbors. And
Oh
then
my God.
I said neighbors, right? And then then the host, she goes, raging. I said, what?
Yeah.
You stupid. And she stopped me backstage for a minute.
He's so funny.
Neighbors. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's why I just come out with it, man. I was like, y'all a bunch of stupid ass neighbors. And it was like, what?
God, that's great. Yeah, yo, but you're right, Truth. If I went up there and just dropped that N bomb, they would just be like fucking, I don't know, they light me on fire or something, bro.
Hysterical. They'll be
Man, that'd be like
hysterical.
going to a that'd be like going to a KKK rally and saying, "Cracker, man, your ass." Oh man.
Nah, because white people, it doesn't offend people. Like, not to me anyway.
I'ma be like that Dave Chappelle white supremacist.
Yeah,
But
Clayton
I don't
Bigsby.
feel
Clayton
like
Bigsby.
I identify with white people as much. So
Why don't let me ask you a question,
all my
Martha?
friends were
Why don't you
Mexican,
identify
like,
with white people as much?
because a lot of my friends were Mexican. Growing up where I grew up is a big farming area, so you know.
Man, I got love for my Mexicans, man. I got love for hate. So I'm saying the only Jesus I know I ever seen, I seen that nigga laying down gravel doing construction work. That's the only Jesus I know. Nigga on a belt buckle, he had a big ass belt buckle on with a cowboy hat, some Wrangler jeans. That's
That's
the
the
only
joke
Jesus I
on
know.
Long Island, Truth. You'll never find a homeless Mexican, they say, because
Hell no.
they all in the house together. They put sheets up in the basement to separate the rooms,
Dude,
but they
it's
never
insane.
let somebody be homeless.
It's
It'd be 50 niggas in one house,
insane.
man. It'd be 50 niggas in one
Nah,
car, man.
Yes.
I fuck
Yup.
with Mexicans though.
they've been staying in hotels a lot. Like the
They
big
always
buses
work.
that bus them to the farms and shit. They'll get
Yeah.
in a lot of the older hotels,
And
and
speaking,
that's
I was gonna say,
pretty
speaking of
sick.
homeless, that nigga Sight look like a homeless nigga with a crib.
Oh my God.
He the first homeless nigga to
That's
have a
who
crib.
was that? Someone said he looked like a first
Mikey
homeless
came to
person
the
they saw with a
panel
crib.
yesterday, and he put his fingernails up to the camera, and it was like, look
Hold
at
on.
his
Dude,
what
is
the
it still
fuck?
bad?
No, but he was
Oh my
showing us that
god.
he showered. He's like, yeah, I just showered, and I'm like, okay, Psych, it's all good. You're looking all right. And he showed us his nails. We're like, okay.
Were they clean?
Man, I would roast that nigga, man. That nigga look like a
Well,
homeless. That nigga look like a homeless Karen.
Yeah, he came over and then he left, and I'm like, what were you trying to do yesterday, Psych? You come
Man,
over, say that you showered, and then go back
I
to
seen
your
that nigga. Man, Summer was talking crazy
Oh,
to that
that was
nigga.
after
Man, look, bro.
that
Summer
was
was talking
after I
crazy
left.
to that nigga on the panel. That nigga was hiding underneath the cover. I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit, man?
Yeah, yes, he's.
Oh
Bro, he's
yeah. I was
Dude.
there that night. Summer went the fuck off on him.
That was
Boy.
because he fucking was being retarded. Not me and fucking
He's done it multiple
and
times.
Tony were telling him off too.
I went off
Me and
on him
Tony.
too.
Me
I
and
went off on
Tony.
him too that day.
Yo,
Nah,
put me
dude,
big
it was
screen.
so dumb. It was so dumb.
I
Like,
don't like you fucking with my
Marcy, you was
boy.
over there as well, wasn't it?
and
I was
because I
Hey,
fucking
where
boy.
money at? Hey, money still. I'm
stuck with
gonna exit
ghosts
out
and
and come
that
back
I
up. I'll
was
be right back.
crazy.
My boy
You
on the
know?
bottom
Yeah,
left
bro.
screen
Okay.
right here.
All right.
I didn't like him fucking with my boy on the panel right now on the bottom left. I
Hey, yo, put me big screen. Put me big screen.
didn't like that shit.
Oh, choose on the
Biggie's my boy, bro. I
He said he'd
got
be
you.
right back. Yeah.
I got you, Miguel. Always.
Yeah. It was wild.
Yo, look at that picture in the front. Look at that
My bad.
picture.
Who put the big screen? Demon?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
Put a
Middle
big.
screen. Middle screen.
oh,
That's like
did you do that? Did you make that?
No.
Somebody else made it. It was on Kate's show. Kate
Was
and
it
Eddie's
just
show.
the
Man,
little
that
You're an
thing?
nigga
artist, though.
that
You're
nigga
an
look like a
artist.
that
That's
nigga look
good.
like a homeless spider, man. That nigga
Yeah,
look like
that's
a
how
Yo, go
homeless
ahead.
spider.
Yo, Chup, was it you? Was it you yesterday? They said he was the first. He was the first homeless nigga with some shit
With a
about the house.
crib.
That shit-
With a
Yeah,
crib, yeah.
yeah.
That's good shit. That's
Yeah,
good
so he the
shit.
first. I said he the first homeless nigga in an apartment.
Oh, that's
He
good.
the first nigga to be homeless inside of an apartment. Nigga, how you gonna be homeless in the crib?
I gotta go. I'll be back.
Like they picked that nigga up. Look, they picked that nigga up off a Skid Row and put him in an apartment. Like nigga, you don't belong in this apartment. Like nigga, how you get in here, nigga? Oh man, I just landed in here.
Yo, imagine he's hoarding right now. Imagine he's hoarding.
Begging for
Imagine
fish tacos.
there's a
Man,
body
begging
somewhere
for
in there.
money. Tacos. I was
Man,
like,
you can't be dirty. You can't be dirty and be gay, bro. Them two don't mix, bro. You got to be clean.
No.
you're right about that. You're right about
Amen.
that.
You can't
You're right
walk around
about
smelling. You can't walk around smelling like shark shit and be gay. That don't mix, bro.
Shark
Look at that shark
shit.
shit with shark dick.
Shark shit. I never
Dude,
heard.
eating the fucking fish tacos with the dirty nails. Sorry, Psych. That was like, I
Oh
was like,
shit.
oh,
That nigga
I
got roach.
couldn't. I had
That
to
nigga got
leave.
roach eggs. He got roach eggs on his mustache. Fuzzy beard.
Oh man.
Dude, look crazy, man. Look what's out.
That's,
It's
that's
love,
Abraham
Psyche. It's
Gaycom.
love, Psyche.
Chewing
That's
on.
Abraham Gaycom,
This
right?
is constructive criticism.
Truth. Did you ever see that video of flirty when she fell over the fucking table?
Yeah.
Yo, when they roasted Pearly about prostituting on the strip,
What, dude?
on
That
live, on Rumble, was crazy.
that
Oh,
video.
come on, man.
Wait,
Stop
Showed
this
me
what?
shit,
that
man.
video.
Come on.
The one person showed me that video. I forgot who it was, but it's one of the two.
Yo, all right. Who I said this to? I said, how you a nigga that turns into a female to sling dick?
I don't know, but that shit. She fell.
Man, that's crazy
He
work,
fell over.
man. God
He
damn.
fell over backwards.
What
I couldn't.
the one that
I know you told me about that. You told me about that, Brother Face.
Yo, that thing is crazy. I know you know what I'm talking about. She put her legs up and then he fell over backwards.
I know which one you're talking. Yeah, she had her
Oh my
shit
god!
taped
I'm
to
like,
her
is this
leg.
real? That shit, right on her head. His head. I don't know. I can't remember what she is, but
Nah, he probably rolled his neck a little
guy
bit.
or a girl, but I can always forget which one. And then he flips over and lands on his fucking top of
And
his
he's
head.
got fluffy hair or
Oh,
like pigtails or
yo,
something.
you gotta
That can
see
also
that,
stop
boss.
your fall.
I wish I
I
had
seen it.
that.
I seen it. That fucking shit.
God, Truth, you never
He
saw
had
that,
his shit
right?
taped to his leg instead of like tucked
Oh,
properly.
man,
Truth.
y'all got some fucked up looking characters, and y'all can look at this nigga on this other nigga
That's
Bruno, man. That nigga look like Sylvester, man. That nigga look crazy.
Fresh.
That nigga,
Oh man, Bruno, Eli fucking put him down the other day, man. He shut him up for the first time. He said, Eli,
yeah, he threw him
he's
backstage.
and fucking Bruno's not used to that, and he started stuttering. He was like, "Well, the thing is I have no clue what I'm about to say because Eli just actually told me that I'm wrong." Did you see that shit, Marcy?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I didn't see that part.
Eli called a 1-on-1, and then he was like, "Bruno, what's wrong with him calling you out? You know, it's like he's your friend." And then everything stopped, and Bruno was like, "Oh shit." Eli is telling me that I did something wrong. Like, how am I going to explain it? And he couldn't. He just started stuttering. He was like, the thing is. He said it like 80 times. Like, fucking ghost trying to start a debate. You know, you just can't do it.
That's everybody that say that was Eli. Yo, he's gonna crash out, bro. I hope the best for him. I hope he stays
That's the
strong.
thing. Like, all of us are like, dude, he's gonna throw him away like he does with everybody, and it's just crazy. Like, that's
man,
why I was
y'all
stunned to see
y'all
what
don't.
he did with the Easy
Okay,
and
Mark,
Kaz.
I won't cut you off,
Bruno,
honey.
It's
But
okay.
y'all don't take this. Y'all don't look at this shit as entertainment. Like, nigga, I got 1,000 jokes. I be sitting back just listening and watching. Like, man, I got 1,000 jokes. I got 1,000 jokes for this
That's the
nigga.
best way sometimes.
Relax.
Just remember
We
when
come from a community of people that care for each other. You know what I'm saying? And just don't like police. We care for each other. Don't like police.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Got you.
Because
Got you.
that's why
We
I'm
the
on this
people.
panel in the first place, and then you forget what
Amen.
you're trying to do in the beginning, and then you get involved with the shit. And like, truth, sometimes the best thing is to remember, like, you're right. Like, this shit is entertainment. Like, I'm here for something else, you know, and just sit back and watch, like you said, with jokes. Because
Well, I've been in this 1A shit for like since
Are you not
2 years,
entertaining
2018.
people? Oh,
Since 2018. So, you know, like what happened with the New York guys is like they were all like new on the scene. And so I was like, I'm here to tell you the lore of the 1A, you know, and like was just kind of a mod for him. And then ended up getting really close with we do a show every Friday, me and Kaz, for like fucking 2 years better, you know, like it was fun, a lot of fun. And then it just kind of Eli split everybody apart, really.
you speak the truth, Truth Zone. You know, sometimes you gotta not take shit too seriously, you know?
Yeah.
they say that. Never take life too serious. You never make it out alive. Motherfucker, we died to end anyway.
Yep, you're right. That
That's
song
why
that
I'm here for as many laughs as possible, baby. I
Northwood
love
Express
laughing.
with that
joking.
song. I like that song. Like, we all end up 6 feet under. You know that song that he plays? Easy, you ever heard that?
Yeah, you ever saw my post? Looking for neighbors. It's very quiet.
Oh, I gotta check it.
It's a gravestone that says looking for neighbors. Very quiet.
That's funny shit. But yeah.
Like that
So
shit.
then I ended up getting close with Easy, like, and then the fucking
Marcy,
thing
you're close with
happened,
everybody,
and-
you cackling witch. Cackle for us.
No, I'm not. And I'm not close with everybody, but I know a lot
You
of
know
people.
everybody, Marcy.
That's because I've been doing this
No,
as,
I'm
like
saying
as
it's a
a
good thing.
supporter for so long, you know, like
You know everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing this since 2011. Apparently, since my page been open, I've been doing this since that long.
That's a long fucking
Yeah.
time. You think about that shit. It
I,
wasn't even.
no, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's
That's
how
a lie.
long I've had chronic pain.
I'm making
My
fun
dad
of
went
somebody
out.
that said I've been doing this since 2009. And then you
Yeah.
go to his most oldest video, and it's
Right.
only 4 or 5 years ago.
Right? Because
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Because the fucking iPhones didn't even have fucking Verizon or Nextel yet. It was just AT&T for the first 5 years. Remember that shit? That was like the only smartphone was with fucking AT&T.
Well, I started watching with like Johnny Five-O, Tom Zebra, like Laura
But not
Sharp,
back in
Joe
2009, Marky.
Cool,
That Philip
Joe
Turner
Cool,
though,
but
that was the big
that's
one.
what
Everything,
Tom Zebra.
YouTube was,
Tom
if
Zebra
you had
was
a
doing it back
back
then.
then, YouTube, you could only use your computer camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and those guys, man, those guys were
I
using
think.
what was it? What was the guy with the sign? What's his name? On Your Oath, right? On Your Oath.
Yeah.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
On Your
yeah,
Oath.
yeah,
God bless
yeah.
the homeless vets. He
John
Jeff
Gray.
Gray. Yeah,
Yeah.
he fucking would use
I
the
say by like 2013, auditing started, like around there. Like you started seeing people actually doing
yeah.
audited videos.
Yo,
And I was
Yeah.
like, what the?
Turner was
At first, I was
using.
like, what the fuck is this? Kid? Like it went into my algorithm, but then I was like, next.
I
Because
gotta
I was
find
on YouTube since 2011. So
Philip
Yeah.
Turner was using that video thing that we were talking about when you open the thing on the side and you're watching
Yeah.
the video on the thing on the side. He wasn't even
The
using an
viewfinder. It's a Sony.
crazy. Yeah, the
Mhm.
viewfinder. It's crazy.
because yeah, they is
Yep.
10-year veterans. There is 10-year
That's what.
veterans and better.
That's what Tom Zebra. If you guys ever want to see an activist that like did a lot of really good work in the beginning
You
when
showed me
he was
him.
down in South Central, you
Yep.
know,
You showed me him.
he's great. You know, he would ride his bike around, you know, and film the police, and he won a lot of lawsuits too, like not big payouts, of course, because they're always going to try not to, but you know, it was really interesting. He would go on long talks on his bike rides to shit and late night, like good cool shit. And him and Laura Shark actually popped up on a scene where the LA sheriffs were initiating somebody into one of the gangs. And they literally were like beating this guy to death, and they caught him in the
Marky, they
them
beat him with a
in the
bat.
process. Huh?
They beat him
What?
with a bat.
No, they beat him with their fists and their fucking
The
nightstick
billy
things.
clubs.
Yeah,
Billy clubs.
yeah. And it was bad, and they popped up like right in time. The guy luckily lived, but he like had both his orbital bones broke. He had to have his face rebuilt and shit. But if they hadn't had showed up, I think they would have killed him because they've done it to a lot of people, and
Yeah, because Marcy,
the
all they had to do
the
with no
gangs.
cameras is he went for my gun, so I had to shoot him. And all
Well,
you had
it's the
was a
gangs
police report.
also.
And that was it. You went to court,
It's
and the judge, there was no cameras. He went for my
it's the
gun.
gangs.
I had to shoot him. Okay, officer.
Nah, they'll
We
put
believe
guns on
you.
people.
Yeah,
They plant drugs.
they had
They always do
automatic
shit like that.
hearsay. The officers back then had automatic hearsay. No
That
matter
was
what
it,
the
man.
officer says, it was law.
How many lives and how many black lives, like seriously, was snuffed out?
Think about it. Think
In
about this. Think about this,
LA,
right?
just
Think
in
about this. Think
2020
about
and
all the people they put
2021.
in jail, and then those people that they got put in jail died in jail because they was wrongfully put in there.
That's right. And people forget,
Mhm.
like, try to close
So
their
at the
eyes.
end of the day, the murderer is the cop that put him in there.
That's right.
Yep,
100%.
that's what happened in LA too. The sheriffs and the chief, like they're in prison in
Yeah,
California here.
fucked up.
And that's why I think
But
I think body cams right now.
It's fucked
I
up.
bless body cams. Even
Yeah, no.
even with
exactly.
body cams, they just don't care. They think
Mhm.
that it's like you see with all these murders that's caught on body cam, and then they lie on
Yeah,
top of
they
it.
got
To make
they
it
got the
worse.
gang signs. I was watching that one where they were showing now the cop signs to the other cop with his hands, just like a gang sign, like a crip or a blood, and then it means mute your body cam, and then the cop will
Yep.
click his body cam. It's a gang sign from one cop to another, or they have a code word that they'll use,
Yep.
and
Yeah,
the
cops, man.
auditor will explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, did you hear that word that he just said? That's the word to mute, and it's
You know what they should do to body cams right now? They
what?
should take the mute function off, and it's only
Mhm.
on and off. So if you turn it off, you're a fucking criminal because the case ain't done.
I
Police
don't
say,
even think it should
man,
have an on and
I ain't
off.
never met,
I think
I
it
ain't,
should just
I ain't never met a good
on.
cop before. I've never met a good cop, and you know, like almost
Not
20
one.
years ago, back in
Not one.
07, matter of fact, back then cops didn't have body cams, so they was
Yep.
able, to stop and frisk people. Because I remember one time, bro, I had just got out of jail. I had did like 10 days in jail for like a petty crime, right? And then I went to go get an ID made. So me and my brother were walking to the government building. That's where they give IDs out at here where I'm at, in Louisville, Kentucky. And
Mhm.
we walking down the street. I see an unmarked car ride by. I tell my brother, hey, I was like, hey, bro, that's the police, bro. They watching us. I was like, I know we get down the street a little bit more. We being surrounded by like 10 different cops. Put your fucking hands on your head. Put your hands on your head.
Yup.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm asking the cops, what we do? We'll tell you in a minute. They say, I know, like when they handcuffed us, they finally told us what we did. Say, y'all robbed that store over there last night. I said, I said, no, we didn't. I said, bro, I just got out of jail.
I was in jail. How did I do
I
that?
just got out of jail last night. We didn't
Terry,
rob that
Ohio,
store.
right?
So with that, they violated our rights. But I didn't know what I wasn't educated.
Yeah.
I'm
It
educated now
sucks, huh?
about our rights. Back then, I didn't know about our
Right.
rights. So
That's
It
right.
they
sucks
violated.
because what happens is so
I
many
didn't
people
either,
get
bro.
wronged, and like that's one of those things. Back to Blue till it happens to you, like most people don't have good interactions with police, and it's because the cops,
Oh,
the
Marcy,
culture.
I seen a video like that recently. A guy was like, "Yeah, I backed the blue," but then he got beat up and arrested. He had a
Right?
sign saying that he likes the
Man,
police and
that's how
everything. He's
look,
like, "I
man.
backed him." That
I
shit was crazy.
told
I
my brother,
also think it should
I
be
said
like the UK, where
I told
they
my brother
have
if
some
we'd have
have
been
guns, some don't. Sorry.
I was gonna
Go
say this
ahead,
real quick.
Drew.
I told my brother, I said, bro, we'd have been two white guys walking down the road, we wouldn't have got pulled over, bro. They said we fit the
You
description.
wouldn't have, bro. You wouldn't have. And I don't care what
Yep.
anybody says, and I know white people, when they come up and they're like, oh, but I got harassed when I was a kid. It's like, I know, but don't
It's
tell
not in
me
the same
that
way,
there's
yeah.
not exactly like when they look to the left, there's that fucking profiling. It's there. It's that unconscious bias that they look to the left, they see a black guy. I don't care what anybody says. It's not the fucking same, man. It's not. It's just not.
Right. And then
Exactly.
one time, bro, look, these are my daddy's Cadillac. My dad had a brand new Cadillac back in 2006, man.
Who's driving that car?
Me and my brother riding home. We in high school because my brother had his license at the time. We riding home, right? Next thing I know, we getting pulled over. And my brother say, hey, why I'm 17, my brother 18. My brother say, why are we getting pulled over? Oh, y'all, this car matches the description of a shootout just happened down the road. I said, man, I'm 17. I said, man, we high school kids. I said, we going home, man.
Bullshit.
Look, bro, I had my work outfit on. They pull us out the car, right? I had just cashed my check. They said, where you get all this money from? I said, man, don't you see my damn work outfit on?
Right.
I said, I'm a senior in high school. I have a job. So we wasn't involved in no shootout. But even then, they violated us because we didn't know our rights.
I
We didn't know our rights.
the stories too. I appreciate the stories and the experience. And I appreciate you saying that because I myself, bro, I was like in my 20s and I had the mindset that, and I can admit this, I'll be humble, that if a cop asked me for my ID, I would just give it to him. Because that's what
most people think they have to.
And I didn't think of my Fourth Amendment right until I started learning later in life. And I was already an adult. A lot of people won't admit that now that they learned from
Right.
community.
Listen, I used to never have to give up my ID, right?
Yeah.
I should never have to give up my ID until I started recording. Because cops out here used to just grab you up and search you, put you up on the wall. What you got? What you got? Oh, ask you 1,000 questions. Who got drugs? Where the guns at? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
We should be taught that as
My
kids.
daughter,
We should be taught
my daughter at 14, dude, she was walking across. There's a butterfly park. The monarch butterflies come here because there's a eucalyptus grove in Pismo that they go to, Pismo Beach. And she got dropped off because my mom was going to feed the homeless people. So my mom dropped her off, and she was going to meet her boyfriend over at the butterfly park. And you have to cross the railroad right there. And she was going to cross the railroad, and the police came by, and they were like, "Hey, what are you doing?" They jumped on her because she didn't want to talk to him. She's like, "I don't need to talk to you," and she kept walking away. And they came and fucking one of them jumped on her, dude. 14. And I'm like,
it's ego. It's just ego. If you don't listen to them, the big thing is if you don't pull over immediately, even though the law
Wasn't that about like 2 years ago, Marcy?
biggest.
Yeah, she was walking across. Yeah,
I
she was
remember. I
walking
remember the
across
story. You
there.
had to go to school and everything. You had to go to the school. Yeah, I remember
That's
everything.
that's where that "shut the fuck up" clip came from of Hector, because that was
Hmm.
that day, because like he was so pissed that I came up, because what we would do on our shit show is it was almost like a bar that all the auditors and 180 people would hang out in, like 'cause some of the New
Saturday
York
shit
guys.
show at the SSS crew.
Yeah, and we would go like overnight into the morning and sometimes even longer. We did the first 24 from the New York guys, and that was fun. But like I came on and I told the story. I was like, dude, my daughter, and I had talked to Kaz about it before, and he said that they was cool to talk about it. So I started to say it, and Hector lost his shit. He was like, no, this is here. We don't talk about cops here. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, it was fucking, even her knowing her rights because she didn't want to give him any information hurt their fucking little, vaginas so much that they had to jump on her and stop her from walking away. It's fucked up. I was so pissed, dude. Not cute. Not cute.
Yeah, it's the ego. It's the ego. If you just do anything against them, they're just so used to being in power at all
Mm-hmm.
times. They suffer from derealization. That's the psychological term. And they forget where they are for a second because they're not used to being in control like all the time. They're so used to being in command. And then they snap out of it and they're like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Am I not in command?
Police are tyrants, man. Police, they complete tyrants.
Brian, get up here,
So
Brian.
bad.
Drop the link. Drop the link. Drop the link.
I think I met
Of
one.
the
I met one good cop throughout my whole life. That's like I'm
There's
saying.
not a good one. You know why? Chris says this. Chris Cab. He says there's not one good cop out there because if there was one good cop, there'd be no bad cops. And I love that.
exactly.
I love that quote.
Exactly.
If there
That's a
was,
Agreed.
bar. That's a bar.
yeah,
So I'm saying we didn't have the edification that we have now, like with
yeah,
our Fourth Amendment right, like Brad,
love it.
Yep.
them having to have reasonable articulable suspicion. They have to
Yeah,
articulate
Mm-hmm.
crimes,
yeah,
for you to give them your ID. So I
yeah.
didn't know that back then. I got pulled over
Me
2 months
neither,
ago,
man.
right? Like I got pulled over 2 months ago, right? And I know I was in the wrong. I had one headlight. So when they put me on, like, okay, that's a traffic violation, or whatever it's called. Well, I had somebody in the passenger seat with me, right? And the cop said, "Hey, do you have your ID too, young lady?"
No, you don't
I
gotta
said,
show
"No."
it.
I said, "No paperwork." I said, "No, you don't have to give you her ID. You're dealing with me." I said, "She did." I said, "Do you?" I said, "Do you suspect her of committing a crime?" He said, "No."
Yep.
Well, you don't need to give him your ID. He's okay then. Just give me yours. I said, "All right then," because I committed a traffic
Yeah,
infraction.
that's right.
So
That's the
Mm-hmm.
tough one because if they see you like your blinker not go, then boom, you're done. If you're on the road,
right. But
Anything.
I wasn't gonna let him
Anything.
ID. I wasn't gonna let him ID everybody in the car because he
you're right.
doesn't.
Right.
No, I said no.
Exactly.
I said no. We're not doing
And
that. You gonna
good
ID
on
me, but
you.
you're not getting their ID. No paperwork.
That's good on you for knowing, like us. I wish some people would have known their rights back in the day. I can think of so many times. The last time being when I was blonde. It was like Crystal Marie, but the cop version. Just kidding. It was the cop was kind of ornery though. He's like, "Oh, someone stole a phone and they have blonde hair." And it was like platinum blonde, just bleach blonde hair. And he was like, "Oh, hold on. We need to hold on. We need to wait for the sheriff's deputy that saw the fucking video or whatever." So we had to wait. I just wanted to get smokes and go home, dude. It was early in the morning. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
But you know what they try to do, Truth? They try to sometimes say the light above your license plate. That light is out because
That's a joke.
how can you prove that wrong? And then, well, can I get out of the car, sir? Because it was on when I left the house. No, you can't enter the car. Well,
Yeah.
all right, so they're saying they witnessed the crime. You have to give me your ID, sir. I don't know about that. And then you get outside your car and you look at it after the traffic stop's over. That shit ain't fucking off. They're just trying to find something in the car, hem you up. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
Right. They go.
Yeah.
That's
They
why
made fun of my daughter. They
You don't
made
have the
fun of my daughter
edification,
for saying she didn't have to
man.
talk to him.
every car I had secured with cameras in every direction.
That's what I like about them auditors, man. That's why I was watching Eli's videos. I was watching
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Tyrant Terminators. I was watching.
Yeah.
I was watching a few. I was watching a few other cats. Because
Cyber Terminator is the
we didn't have
professional way
that.
how to do it.
I got his number.
Exactly.
I called
I
him
like
on
how he does
Sunday.
it.
He goes
Oh
live
yeah.
on Sundays every
Yeah,
other
he does
Sunday.
his calls.
I call his
Yeah.
cell phone.
Cyber
Yeah.
Terminator does it professional. He does it professional like Long Island.
Yeah, he's very professional, man.
Right.
And it's about holding these. He's very well spoken too, and it's about holding these cops accountable for their actions, have some transparency.
Exactly.
A lot of them are tyrants, bro. Real
He's
shit.
funny. He's funny to listen to too. He's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna let you do that,
Did you
sir."
see what
Like,
happened to him? Did you see what happened to him though? Do you know what his case is right now? The civil case that he's suing. Did you see that one? He got brought in the
Which
back.
one?
Tyrant Terminator. It
Who?
happened
was
about
that the
Oh,
one in the building where it was a big fucking like
he got his ass
building
beat
but
by
had small? Oh,
he got his
really?
ass
No, I
beat.
didn't see that.
So they shut off the body cameras. He went into the back room, the sheriff, and he is suing them right now on a big case.
When was that?
It happened about maybe 9 months ago, 8 months ago. I'll tell you exactly, and I'll put the link in the chat so you can hear him. He does updates because it's going to be a big one. And the lawyer's sitting next to him, and he was tearing in his eye because he said the fucking sheriff brought him into the back, and then he just fucking physically assaulted him. They shut off the
That's
cameras,
crazy,
and he's not lying, man. The guy's not he's not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you
right?
this. Yeah, it happened like 9 months ago.
I believe it.
Yeah, I do
Yeah, I
too.
believe it too.
Man, them
The
cops, man.
sad thing, the
I'll
sad
get
thing
it.
is, it happens so often that it's like, and taxpayers are being fucking, we're paying for it by the days off these guys get paid, and bullshit. Fuck
Pure,
that,
pure,
man.
yeah.
pure child.
Yo, money, are you
Man,
still
listen, I
here?
got my ass beat.
That's why I'm like, how do you can't like just
Fuck.
continue with the way that it is, We
I'm
got
gonna
to do some fucking serious
I'm
shit
gonna
to
come back.
I
Come back
still
in.
got fucking scars on my belly,
from when they threw
black
you
and blues
down.
on my belly when they fucked me up. Yeah, yeah.
Didn't they cut your backpack off of you? Or was that a body cam?
They ripped everything off me. Yeah, they ripped it.
Yeah,
They ripped the body cam off shoot off.
that was wild.
They beat the
Yeah.
shit out of me. I spit in their faces and all that. None of that was in the charges and none of that was wild. They hog tied me to the
hmm
bottom of the bench.
That's so fucked up, dude. It's wild.
I was sitting
That
there
whole
hog
shit was
tied,
wild.
real tight.
That was crazy. That one was crazy. Definitely. But like, look, like we have a beautiful friendship now, Easy, that maybe we wouldn't have had as likely. I don't know. We were kind of like, you're my brother, my brother with another mother. But
Hit the link, hit the link. Join, join, join.
was Athens? I thought Athens was going to show something, right? He was
He
going
probably got kicked accidentally. That's why he asked if money was good. Nigga,
to.
nah, but
Yeah.
this is good auditors out there, and then there's the ignorant ones, and then there's the ones that like PL, like me. I like PL when I do my thing. And
And there's a lot of good
but
people that are locked up too,
yeah,
so fucked
there's
up.
people that absolutely don't deserve to be locked up. There's a lot of
Yeah.
it. There's a lot of it going on out there.
Hopefully things are changing, but I don't know with police. It feels like it's just the same fucking revolving door,
Not with the not
So we have to arm the people. That's the
with
way
the
I feel.
Halo law, with the Halo law in Florida and the new law in Texas. Is going to start making a difference. That
Like
they pushing it
like
forward.
James
That
Freeman said, there criminals are always gonna break
everything,
the law.
everything, everything a cameraman does is going to be a felony if it involves police.
Are you kidding me? That's crazy, dude. In Trump's America, cops get
Now we got
fucking
4 years.
away with shit.
We're gonna have 4 years of that, and then it's gonna be shut down until the next president comes. And be like, well, they have the right to record.
I gotta come outside and do
No,
some
that's a
fucking.
long 4 years.
Yeah, I think I don't know with the police. Like since the culture, like you gotta just burn it down. How do we do away with the time that the people? Because it's like the shitty cops of yesterday are training, the new cops of today, which is
The
like
shittier cops up to meet tomorrow's future.
the shitty cops of today are training the shitty cops in the future.
In a world.
In a world where cops never get held accountable.
Oh,
Fucking
that was a
A.
good one. In the world. Yeah, we can. It's about that time. Everybody at the old Dusty Truck. Guess everybody left. Everybody's dipping. It's only me, Marcy here, because Miguelito never says nothing.
You got some time
No
in
se
the
habla,
morning.
pendejo.
What's that? Hold on, I'm gonna read this. I can find you a
Let's
decent
read the comments.
neighborhood.
Let's read the comments. Let's read the comments. Let's go with
On
the
Amazon.
comments.
Oh, Money, and Brian King. They're gonna be making some moves, getting the desk.
They're trying to make some moves to get that cordage, that best cordage for Money Phone. Money is not the cord. Look at your power plug, right? Look at the plug. Put the light in it. When you put the light in it, check if it's fucked up. You heard? Because if it's scratched up around,
Chicken
even around
wings.
the edges, if it's not square, like it's not roundish the way it's supposed to be, you see a little stuffy and the yellow pin is missing. It might be the plug, bro. It might be the,
Might be. Yeah. I was gonna say it's about that time. I think it at 2 hours and 49 minutes. I think that's a pretty good run, right, Money? Maybe
that's good
we'll
for me.
smoke a
That's good for
cigarette
me.
together or
I always
have
do a 2 hour panel. I think I've been here too long.
All right, then let's shut it down.
All right, everybody. You have a blessed morning. Wake, bake,
Bye, guys.
wash your ass, and get the fuck to work.
And do your hair. And
Word. Bust a nut. Fuck your bitch
don't get
before you
don't
leave.
get
Before you
arrested.
leave,
Stay out of trouble.
bust a quick morning nut before you leave. You heard? Both sides, man and female. You heard?
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's a
You
good way
never
to
know,
start the
man.
day.
You can walk out the house, and next 5 minutes later, you gone. They gone. Never see them again. Didn't get that dick. Didn't get that pussy. Well, it's about that
I wait until
time.
after my husband gets his coffee in the morning because you don't
Yeah,
want to talk to him
let's see.
before he gets
She
that
getting
coffee.
ready. She getting ready now. She said she had to smoke cigarettes. She preparing.
Right?
Stop playing.
All
Yo,
right. Have a
holla
good
at
day,
y'all. Y'all
guys.
have a nice one, man. Your money, take it easy.
Stay free.
Stay high.